Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hold Forward Tekken 7 Tournament number 2. Holy fuck, we're already at number 2. It feels like yesterday we were just doing number 1, but very happy to be back. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. With me today, I have my wonderful commentators who are hopefully going to carry this fucked up broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me, Chip and Shannon. How you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad, honestly. I'm keen to see what OCE's got to offer online once again. Recently going to offline, going to BAM, really rekindling that fire that I have for commentating and just watching Tekken. It's gonna be nuts tonight.
Yeah, feeling really good as well, and always cool to commentate with Shanny again. Had our little duo debut at BAM, so good to be back on the mic with him so soon.
Fucking oath. That's what I want to hear, lads. All right, let's. We were going to start off with an absolute banger of a match with Damu Tupai, but unfortunately, Tupai has just had to disqualify themselves. So we're going to move on to Nama Kidia Game 1. Take it away, fellas.
Alrighty, so Nama I know is a Eddie player, right? If I remember correctly. I have no idea about the other person, so this is new to me. This is new to me. I don't know if it's new to you, but it's
it's new to me. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Nama or Kidia, to be honest. But that's what makes it exciting, right? These round 1 games where, people are sort of starting to, get into their groove, and they're starting to show up on streams and stuff and show their skills to the world. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I have no idea what to expect. Could be any character, but yeah, what do you reckon it could be? You've got an idea on the Eddie. If you had to take a guess at Kidia, do you reckon it's a Lydia?
That is a good guess, but now because it's so obvious to me that it's probably a Lydia player, no, I'm gonna go left of field here, and I'm gonna go something very similar. I'm gonna go Noctis.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna play DLC. They're gonna play some kind of guest character.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair guess, right? Because we've seen how popular DLC characters are nowadays. A lot of them are very strong, whether they be just strong fundamentally, or they've just got some insane moves like your Farcum Rams and Lyras and all of that. So
yeah, of course.
That's not very far fetched, and they have been a go-to, and you see them in tournaments all the time, right? So
yeah, but yeah, can't really count out those other DLC characters either. Noctis, Negan, especially very, very strong moves. Having a lot of really strong moves that you can't parry or low parry. It's actually kind of underrated, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
I got it no way. There is no way. There is no way. How have you done this? You've got some hidden cheat sheet that I don't know about. Trying to make yourself look like a psychic and all that.
Look, all I'm gonna say is I'm the ghost of OCE Tekken, bro. I swear.
Well, that's insane. So it looks like from loading screen alone that it's Eddie and Noctis. And as you were saying, Noctis is a very strong character. Eddie, I'll always say, not so much, but Tekken 7, after all, everyone is viable. And, he's got that backdash, so, if you ran him an infinite stage one time, you've got at least a little bit of an advantage there, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. And I of course, as you said, every character is viable, and Eddie does definitely have his strong points, even on world maps. But just getting to that point where he's can mix you up it's hard. It's very, very hard. But let's see how he how he makes it work this match, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. And we've just been completely bamboozled. What else is new? When judging off the ranks, we've got Alyssa versus Xiao Yu. This is going to be an interesting one. I don't expect when you see Noctis, do you really expect Xiao Yu? This is a out of the blue character for me.
When I see Noctis, I think Lars.
Yeah,
maybe because they share some victory animations, but other than that, I just feel like every Noctis player is playing for anime, just as they play at Lars for anime. So
yeah, exactly. You got to have that haircut. Got to be all edgy.
All right, game 1. So Jungle Outpost 2. One of the all-time favorite, stages. Everyone loves this stage. So, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like the stage?
Yeah, I think it's injected some more color into this stage compared to the first one. So it's nice and bright, a lot of green, and yeah, really fits the vibe of the stage well.
For sure. All right, yeah, and the running too. That follow-up does so much damage in the while standing 1+2 gets a complete knockdown. It's an interesting situation, but yeah, get out of the way. Back turn 3. Ball bounce for some ungodly reason.
Duck into that.
Yeah, you don't want to duck into that, unfortunately. Completely safe mid. Nice, excellent block on the shoe shine. Goes for the rage drive, spends it all, goes for the Oki, gets the Oki. Nice. Oh, unfortunately, wrong punish. Oh, could have had something back turn there, but the down 3 counter hit, excuse me. First round for Nama.
Yeah, just getting in when Kitty was trying to use the back turn. We've already seen a lot of back turn already in that first round.
Oh, for sure. I think the back turn is going to be maybe a big staple here for Kidia's Ling, but who knows? We might not even see it for 2 losses, one, or if that even happens. But Nama already ahead with 1 round, running 2 once again, gets the follow up. Nice. Again, got the chainsaws now. You guys know how strong the chainsaws. They killed.
That does so much damage. It does, like, they gave it a damage buff not too long ago, or long ago now, but patch-wise, not that long ago. It does so much more damage now.
But why? Nice. Excellent whip punish.
Got a schmix.
Wow. Speaking of whip punishes, Cardia. Straight to the wall. Nice whip punish themselves. Speaking of strings, 1-2-1 from Link, completely safe. The chainsaws! The chainsaws!
There it is again. That's dead. That's gonna be it. That was so quick. That life bar melted in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah.
chainsaws. It's hard to deal with, honestly. Like it seems that Namco was definitely trying to focus Alisa into that chainsaw kind of mentality, right? You get chainsaws, you just mix people up, and you like very high reward, low risk, but you have to get there and you can't block and all that kind of stuff. But it's Nama played that chainsaw as well, and it really got him the dub. Like, it's that simple.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, we saw a lot of that match was played with someone's back to the wall, and that's, it buffs both characters' stances immensely, right? Because it locks down your movement, and especially with the illicit chainsaws, you really want to move out of that. Different moves, obviously, you have to step different ways, and if the wall's like to your side, it makes that very difficult, and sometimes you just have to take the L and guess on it. So, yeah, we'll have to see. It's a real knowledge check for Kidia, how well they even know which side you have to go for certain moves, and when you can challenge, when it's good to hold back, and what moves you want to be blocking rather than which ones you don't. Because for example, that big mid that Nama used before, the -9 one, that's something that's okay to block because the pressure's off. But if you keep blocking plus and eating lows, it might be time to do something about it.
That's completely right. Yeah. That's a good way to think about it as well. I think people like trying to take that risk straight out the gate, but sometimes it's good to block. I know it might be a little bit hard for OCE, but to just sometimes hold back, but you got to do it. All right, while standing 1+2 once again, Cardia not really wanting to block that shoe shine. Ling does get a really good punish with that while standing 4, gets that knockdown and gets straight into that great Oki she has. But the while standing 1+2 once again, wow, Nama.
Yeah, putting in a lot of work on it. It's one of those moves the longer you hold it, the better the frames, right? So it's a pretty strong tool.
Nice, the 3-2 once again.
Yeah, the punishes, they go into the chainsaw, so it only incentivizes using these moves.
Of course, yeah. And there was tried to whip punish with the back 3+4, but unfortunately didn't get it, but got whip punish for his own troubles. Nice, alright, Kedia got to the wall once again. As Chipzeeh said before, the walls are really important in this matchup, it seems. Alright, trying to whip punish again with the back 3+4, but a little bit too slow. Might have to go with a little bit of a quicker launcher here, I think.
Yeah, that was a frame off, I reckon. So close.
So close. Again, the whip punish. Nice. Alright, chainsaws once again. Goes for the boot 1+2. The chainsaw boot 1+2. Nice down forward 1-4. Really, really underrated string. Nice. Again, the while standing 1+2. And the down 3. 3 down 3s in the span of 5 seconds.
Yeah, you saw Kidia trying to move, but it doesn't look like moving to the right. Works. Massive launcher finally lands, and now this is going to go to the wall. Doesn't get the wall combo, but who needs it when you can just do that and get it again straight to the chainsaws with the back to the wall. 1 pixel away and closes out with the low. Makes very quick work of that final round there, just going to town with the chainsaws.
Yeah, the chainsaws again. As I said after that first game, the chainsaws doing so much work, getting the chainsaws out, and then just immediately just going ham with the chainsaws. Again, playing it how she was designed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I think the way they were using the chainsaws was like really strong, and that was only buffed by the fact that their whiff punishment was so good with the 3-2, I believe. Always ready for that whiff punish, and you know it's already solid damage, but it's going straight into that chainsaw mix-up situation on hit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're always ready to punish with that move, you're always going to get that reward of being able to follow up with that. And you know if your opponent doesn't really know the best way to deal with it, it can be a little bit difficult. But I do think Kidia was like starting to improve a little bit. We saw a little bit more like contesting and trying to jump over lows and stuff. But first to two, it's very difficult to make that adaptation in time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, again, like didn't really get too greedy either. Like I think 3-2 as a whiff punish was perfectly fine in that situation. If you're feeling confident on the chainsaws, you don't need to go for them crazy, you know, back 3+4s, you know, up 4 neutral 4s, like anything crazy, you know. You just, hey, I've got the whiff punish, I've got the chainsaws, now you have to guess, you know.
Yeah. It's impressive. What are you gonna do other than you know just block?
Just guess. Just guess, man.
Yeah, just guess. Like there are some situations where it doesn't go in as plus, and you can still move, but it's just up to you to know that and know when you can move when you can move around each move depending on the frames, which is
of course
a lot of math.
A lot of math.
A lot of quick maths.
Quick maths. A lot of lab work.
But hey, that's Tekken at the end of the day.
Yeah. Bunch of nerds who play this game, am I right?
Yeah, that's it, man. You got to be a nerd if you want to know those little intricate details that can win matches in a first to two setting, right? It's knowing those niche things that get you across the line when you don't have much time, rather than like waiting and trying to feel it out. Like you just know this little thing's gonna work for you.
Of course, yeah. And like it goes both ways, right? You can do that defensively and offensively. Have that like last minute, you know, set up your sleeve, you know, something that you know you crafted yourself, and you know to do in the dire situations of a first to two. Maybe like, you know, it's final game, final round, and you're like, all right, I need to clutch this out. You know, like it's important. It's important to know those kind of things if you're like really trying to like, you know, make it far in the bracket or something like that, or really just trying to like. Yeah, but we have I have no idea who we have up next. Actually, I should probably look at the bracket. Actually,
hey, I've got it up. I see
who versus Raging Bull?
We've got Raging Bull.
All right, Goat versus
Raging.
Oh,
yes.
All right. So we've got Whole Forward's own Goat versus Newcastle's Raging Bull. So Goat, if I remember correctly, plays Gigas. And Raging Bull plays Asuka. So
yes,
two very again, two very underutilized characters. You don't really see either of these characters very often at all.
No, not in particular. I'd say like, you know, Asuka's in that solid tier, but solid isn't enough anymore.
Yeah, no.
Gigas is in the meme tier.
Yeah, I'd say solid maybe in a previous season tier.
Yeah, why not?
Where would be a good character if it was season 3, kind of, you know. But yeah, no. But of course, Asuka, I think, really struggles in certain matchups just because of her flaws as a character. Unfortunately, there are some characters in Tekken 7 who do have a weakness, and Asuka and Gigas are two of them. So unfortunately, you know. You got to make do if you want to make it work, but it looks like someone's got to make it work here. Someone's got to win.
Yeah, 100%. And their weaknesses are glaring. You know, Asuka lacking the 10 frame punish, and Gigas, for me, it's the lows, right? You're relying on a low that someone can scout and look for and block relatively easy. So, you know, we'll have to see. But you know, you just got to play to your opponents and their character's weakness, right?
Of course, and again, not really popular, especially the Gigas. But wow, the can. Let's stop speaking about Gigas. The Asuka with the can, such an iconic move. 14 frame counter hit launching low. Wow, in the back 3, everything's coming up Raging Bull right now.
Yeah, don't do a low. Well, as soon as you see back 3, you're always just like, damn, like I can't use my low anymore.
That killed. Oh. Speaking of kill, look, honestly, if you got hit by that Gigas shoulder, I think you'd be dead.
Yeah,
honestly,
it should do 100%. hit with that time.
Nice. 1+2. Alright.
That's the second time that's happened, so Goat's gonna have to be careful with that. Just after checking with that mid, just being careful not to double up on the buttons there because Raging Bull's clued on. He's just coming in with the launcher.
Yeah, for sure. Damn. And the can once again. Raging Bull getting a lot of good work out of that can. A lot of good work out of that back 3 as well. Damn, and the while standing 3, no respect at all. Nice, gets the on-grounded hit. Nice break on the 1-throw. Rage Hard coming out from Goat. Nice, and the launch. You got to be careful about what launch you use against Gigas' Rage Hard, because sometimes they just don't work.
Yeah. But fortunately, Asuka's not short of a very long range launcher with off one button. So,
Yeah.
that's all good. But hey, look, Raging Bull looking really strong, right? So, Goat's got to take this time to think, what can I be changing? It's very difficult when you want to go into the game and get all your offense in, but Asuka's such a great keep out character and she won't let you do that. She's got a parry to stop you pressing, she's got a lot of keep out moves like back 3 and down 4-2 to stop you pressing, and she can just check you for free all day. So sometimes got to take your foot off the gas a little bit, but it's hard when it's first to 2 and you're a little panicky. So it's a real mind fuck on you, to be honest. So
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And I feel like, of course, Goat trying to play off that down 4-3 situation a little bit as well. Maybe just letting the full string rip sometimes,
Yeah.
Raging Bull was standing and then doing the delay button. Maybe
Yeah,
catching that delay button, or like making Raging Bull hold that I think it's +1, isn't it? Or something like that. It is definitely plus on block. So, being able to get that plus frames, maybe, use that down foot 1, that standing 2, maybe to beat out that can could really do a lot of work for Goat here in this second game.
Yeah, for sure. And look, we've got the random stage, so Goat not opting for a stage pick here. But we're on a tiny stage, right? So maybe this will play to Goat's playstyle, get the Asuka in the corner. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Asuka definitely, whilst she has a lot of one break not broken this time, but I feel like Asuka definitely does struggle playing at that range that Gigas likes to play. But wow, the down back 2 with punish, that's crazy. All right, Raging Bull, damn, and a parry as well. Very nice. 4-2 gets that Okazemi.
Oh yeah,
one break.
Not gonna work. You cannot break that if you're doing an armor move.
Nice. The up forward 1+2 with the rage drive.
That was a terrifying situation. You don't want to stay on the ground and get hit by the rage drive, right? But Go tried to get up and instead paid even more of a price.
Yeah, got back roll caught, but the forward 4-2.
Yeah, opting for some string enders now, which is kind of like what you were saying, right? So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, just maybe letting it rip. Off the up forward 1+2, trying, as you said, Gigas a little bit in that meme tier, trying to go for the Gigas memes. Rage drive, nice. Raging Bull. Trying to throw out maybe any kind of button maybe after that can. Goat finally got a round on the board.
Yeah, Goat's doing really well setting up offense with that one jab and just not giving Raging Bull enough time. What a parry, recognizing the extension on that string there.
For sure, I think that also, I feel like he can completely react to that too. Uncharged or charged, just hold that parry. Nice, and Raging Bull off one parry, just got 10 seconds. Dead.
Yeah, and also now got a set point out of it. Go goes for the big launch, it doesn't quite pay off though.
Nice sidestep 2, getting way out of the way of that throw. Asuka's sidestep 2, such an underrated move, but oh my god, the 2-1 Goliath stance going underneath that forward 1+2 wall bounce. And what's it called? Punishing with the Goliath 1+2 throw. Nice though, the down back 2 once again, and damn.
Yeah, can't parry lows, but you always got to be scared of that back 3, right? Goat still in it.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, what a punish!
Yeah, perfect punish.
Again, go for the forward 3-2. Raging Bull not parrying it this time. Alright.
Yeah,
nice.
Punishes, let me get a hit with the forward 2. Not quite going to get the wall here. What's for Oki?
Damn, instead goes for Oki. I like that from Raging Bull. Instead of, I can't get the wall, so I'm just going to try and launch you again and then get the wall,
Yeah. Oh no, wall bounce. What a combo. Forward 2 to take it to the wall.
Could try to go for the 4-1. Oh, he had the whiff right there, and the parry from Raging Bull.
Yep. That was a really good parry. It's something you got to be careful with when you're picking your option against Asuka, she can parry anything you're going to throw out, like the string extension we saw before. That was really close. Well played to both, you know. Raging Bull made really great use of that parry generally, doing it on the rage drive, doing it on the strings, and was just doing a good job with the keypad in general. And, you know, Goat was looking good too, slowly bringing it back, and I noticed his move choices after his own plus frames were starting to change a little bit, throwing out stuff that's not going to get parried, like throws and E's and stuff like that. So that could have gone either way, but Raging Bull gets over the line.
Yeah, and I think just in general, like getting those plus frames, because before again was just only using the like more minus what's it called, parts of the down forward 3 string, you know, just using a little bit more of the minus versions. Now instead just opting for those plus frames. Hey, I want to use that Goliath stance. Hey, I want to get that forward 3-2 and get those plus frames. So it was a good adaptation for Goat to play around Raging Bull. But again, in the end, Raging Bull, great reactions with the parry, great placement on the can. You know, you can't have more as an Asuka player. Like that's a really good basis for a solid Asuka player, and we saw it there.
Yeah, exactly. And as Yumi also brought up in the chat, like the high variant, the unblockable, you can't parry that one. So that's something Goat could have gone to. You know, if you think that parry's going to come, you can just go straight for that. But it's scary to just go straight up throwing out that high when, you know, like you're not sure if they're actually even going to parry. Normally, like those options are the safe ones, but against Asuka, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure. The risk reward is a little bit skewed in that matchup, I think. But of course, I feel like if Goat played that situation a little bit more times, he would have been a little bit more ready to, you know, deal with it, of course, and like maybe, you know, have his options.
Yeah, no, that's it. But well, I can see another matchup brewing in the background. We've got Newton versus Blueberries, Lucky Chloe versus King. Very likely.
Someone in chat was asking for King earlier, so look, your wish has been granted. We do have a bit of King on the match.
Hey, you don't even need to ask for King, especially OCE. It's guaranteed. Like, you will be blessed. If you're a King fan, you will be blessed within the first 5 games, 100% guaranteed. We've got a lot of King enjoyers here, including our BAM winner. So,
of course,
you know,
King and surprisingly Eddie, very popular in OCE. We saw a lot of Eddie, what's it called, at BAM. We saw like 5 of them. Like it was like he was just as popular as King. I was never.
Yes. And now I just got to make sure I turn every bias setting down to 0 as I try not to freak out at what I'm looking at on the screen here. We have Shaheen versus King. Shaheen, don't see him too much, but you know, I saw again back on the Shaheen at Combo Breaker, you know, so you know, maybe there's some inspiration here.
Yeah, and did he stick on that Shaheen though?
He played a lot of Shaheen, more than the Farcom run.
More than the Farcom run. We love to see that actually though. Actually, as a Farcom run me myself, I don't like to see that. What? Blocks the down back 3, launches it with the while standing 2. Nice Blueberries. Got a good combo there. I've never seen that wall combo though. Then try to whiff punish me with the full 1, but just doesn't finish it. Acknowledges that you couldn't whiff punish it. Nice punish. Alright, Mutant 2-1. Try to get some kind of situation off the 2-1 there. But Blueberries. Excellent first round from him.
Recognizing the off-axis combo and just opting for the back 4, which is a lot safer to do with Shaheen, given that the down jab can whiff on certain angles.
Of course. Nice! Gets the shove follow-up. That's new in this new season, right? Why am I saying new? It's been out for ages.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's new to me. It's new enough, alright? When there's no changes. Big orbital.
Nice. And that SNK 4-1. Nice, going for the back 4 once again, just keeping that safety there. Excellent punish with the 2-1. Nice. Wow, what a break on the throw. Nice, what a block on the 4-4 neutral too. Nice, excellent punish for the down forward 1-2. Damn, Blueberries has those blocks. He has them.
Exactly, and pressuring with that down forward 1 really locks your opponent down, especially King, whose movement's not as good compared to the rest of the cast.
Alright, to the wall once again. Nice, gets the down forward 1 unscaled. Goes for Yoki, nice, down back 3. Damn, gets the down back 2. Mutant. Alright, running power bomb. Yoki on this is super underrated. Damn, going for the King wave dash.
Wow, just commits to the down back 3-2. Gets the counter hit. That's going to be a launch straight to the wall. 1 hit away.
Alright, Jab just trying to reset there, and the neutral Oh, Blueberries.
Looking very strong and just very solid, using a lot of fast pokes as well, but then just ready to throw out the down back 3-4. We don't see that very much outside of like key charge setups and combos, but if it does counter hit, the whole thing hits straight into a full combo.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of damage, so he knew something.
That was a lot of damage too, and that's another season 4 Shaheen thing, right? Shaheen never.
Yeah, so I believe it was season 3. I think that was the main change.
No.
But look at that! We got the stats and everything.
Damn, we got the tail of the tape.
Yeah, we're pro tier now. But yeah, those changes were in season 3, where it became a launcher rather than like what used to be a different hit animation.
Yeah.
So it's very strong.
I mean, yeah, if you got that read, a little bit of a high crush there, get the low counter hit into the full launch. I mean, if the luck is in your favor, you get the 60%, combo into the Great Oki.
Yeah, no one's ready for it. That's another thing that's important. You don't see Shaheen very much, and you definitely don't see that movement. Who's ready to duck that? That's why you bring it out in the tournament. Who's ready?
Yeah, of course. And of course, again, in a situation that was final round of that game, solidifying that one game lead, throwing out that move that isn't ready to be dealt with.
Yeah,
not a bad idea.
Hey, why not? It's got a 1 zip on the board, but can Mutant bring it back? We've seen Mutant in countless tournaments, so it's you've got the experience. Does that translate into the composure to bring this back?
Oh yeah, for sure. Mutant, of course, he's made these comebacks before. Let's see if he can do it again. But a hop kick absolutely says no. You are not making any form of comeback on me right now. Nice, going for the 1+2. Had the 1+2 hit, but unfortunately he just didn't follow it up. Just went to cancel it instead. Nice forward 4, gets the guaranteed back 4. Excellent punish. Yeah, try to maybe catch Blueberry's ducking, because he did do a throw after the 2-1 punish on block near the wall. Damn, try to go for the hop kick for the whiff punish. Very, very strong.
Yeah, just that whiff punish in the down 4. Hop kick, not quite punished this time. We have seen Blueberries, using that as a keep out very strongly.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, the shove, getting the plus frames at the wall here. Nice 1+2. Damn. Oh, tried to whiff punish the while standing 4, but then got whiff punished himself with that hop kick. Very, very strong. Damn, the trade. 4-4 and 4-1. Both very strong from both characters here. Alright, gets another orbital once again. That's 3 for 3 for Blueberries on the orbital here. Nice. Alright. Oh, the slide. That's that first slide we've seen, and damn. Immediately goes for that while standing 3-3, and it lands. Set point for Blueberries here.
Yeah, great recognition of Blueberries to notice the range as well. It really has to make your opponent think about lows at a long range. That's what slides can do.
For sure, yeah. And again, that slide mix-up, but wow, 2 shove counter hits. That's literally been 80% of the damage just off those 2 shove counter hits. That's so strong. Damn, and letting the full back 1-2 rip.
Yeah, heart of the cards here. Could this be a full comeback? Mutant, as you said, a lot of the damage is coming from the shove. Blueberries has been showing really good with the keep out, so I think it's a safe way for Mutant to get in using the shove.
Yeah, for sure. If you can counter hit that, what's that called, that keep out, really good. Nice, goes for the wave dash, extends
just
the
as
crouch.
You were saying.
Extends the crouch into the while standing 2-2 and completely goes for the launch on the hop kick instead. Nice muscle buster coming out. Might have thought it was a giant swing. Let's see if he's got the combos. He does have the combos. Burning knuckle.
Hey, that's double perfect, right?
That's 2 perfect.
Reverse guard match?
14 golden letters. Nice, gets back 4. Unfortunately, no 3 perfects, unfortunately, for Mutant here. Nice. The 2-1. 2-1's it's such a strong jab string, and I love how Mutant's using it. Very differently than you see to a lot of other kings. Just using that 2-1. Muscle buster once again. No break from Blueberries. Is this going to kill? Damn, try to go for tried to go for that down back into the boss 74, trying to catch Blueberries, but the down forward 1 Mutant.
What a turnaround. That was just like he flicked a switch, right? Those last 3 rounds, I think he took maybe 20 damage total. He didn't even take too much damage in that final round there. So maybe Mutant feeling a little bit more comfortable. You could see sort of he was a little bit more patient, not quite walking into the hop kicks, the down 4-2s, the orbitals that Blueberries has been using really well in the initial stages of this set. And instead, when he's approaching with faster things like maybe like jabs and shoves. So it sort of limits the amount of time where he's active. He's got active frames where he can be hit coming in essentially. Blueberries was a little bit unfortunate at the end of the round. Didn't quite believe in the rage drive. Couldn't get the confirm on the down back 2. He did land it and was in rage, but just wasn't able to get it. But you know, now it's Blueberries has got to be thinking: is there an adjustment to be made? Is it going to be a character change? I don't think that needs to happen. Looking very strong with the Shaheen so far.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with you. And that rage drive is hit confirmable, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Hit confirmable and Twitch confirmable. Or we're going straight to the infinite stage.
All right.
We shall see. So, and this makes sense, right? Blueberries is playing very well, getting away from his opponent and hitting the keep out. So when you have infinite space to do that, and you're not putting yourself in a corner to say a king shove, it's going to benefit you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And again, that king shove forward 2-1 into the wall throw, that's like 40% of your life bar. Just being able to disable that with a stage choice is really, really good. Nice to 2-1 down for just a small pokes. Wow, but what a whiff punish. Again, just playing so differently. Oh, mixes him up there. Instead of punishing it, just goes for that mix up and gets that follow up as well. Alright, just playing a little bit slower, a little bit different against that keep out. 4-4 neutral 2. Again, this he gets it that time. Gets that 1+2.
Yeah, he really looks completely different. He's picking his spots a lot better than compared to the first game.
Alright, again, the down back 4 gets that full knockdown. The shove! Again, the shove. Don't need to use that 4-2-1. Got that back 4 now. But wow, the surfboard just completely calls out Mutant's defense. I almost said Grate because he's talking a lot in the chat. My bad. Nice down for 3. I like that move a lot. What a counter hit confirm. Gets the power crush. Alright, this is anyone's round here. This is anyone's round here, chat. But wow, the whiff punish. 1-2. Set point.
Yeah, a lot more whiff punishing now as well from Mutant. Look at the confirm on the shove. Max damage. Players, there we go. Committing to the 4-1. Just a little bit off the timing. Mutant just knew. Hits the back one on the perfect timing. And this is going to be big damage and a great Oki situation to close this one out.
Alright, then try to go for the chain throw, but it's just ducked there. 4-1. Alright. Forward 3. Just trying to get that follow up as well. That does a lot of damage as well. Nice. Back 1-2. Whiff punish. These whiff punishes and the instant giant. It's the Shining Wizard, Mutant.
Saves it for the last second, you know. Like, how are you going to be ready for that? That was like instant.
6 rounds straight.
That was amazing. Just literally like turning on a switch there. Realizing that the throws were working quite well, and yeah, I got nothing else to say. Really solid performance, but yeah, shout out to Blueberries as well. Please don't stop playing that character.
Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely, that was a great showing of Shaheen, and a great showing of, like, again, we were explaining Mutant having a lot of that tournament experience. Really can just bring it back. Like, brought it all the way back even. As you said, like, that first game, he was on set point and he, like, something just, he went Ultra Instinct, you know?
Yeah.
Just completely went to that next level, pulled all, like, you know, pulled that shove out, you know? The shove is so strong. Every King player, if you're not using it, you should be using it a lot.
Yeah, 100%. It's such a multi-purpose move. The fact that you can approach with it, you can counter hit check with it, and when it's guarded, it's a neutral situation that you can test your opponent on. So there's so many things you can do with that move, and it's difficult to sort of play around. You kind of just have to wait and then analyze how your opponent behaves after you block it. So really strong choice.
And I think, yeah, again, there's so many layers to it. You can, what's it called? You can delay the second forward, right? Like you can delay the slightly a little bit as well, get a little bit more tracking in it as well. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can press that 1+2 on quite a delay, right? Because it's a forward neutral 1+2 input. So, you know, you can mix up the timing all day if you're trying to fish for a counter hit. And when you do it with their back to the wall, oh my god, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. I hate King.
Hey, there's a lot worse, right? Like, at least he's you know, he's designed in a unique way. So
yeah,
shout out to King. And
bad lows, am I right, guys? bad lows. 4-4 neutral 2, by the way.
Hey, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But looking at next, it looks like, judging the bracket, yes, we have Juicy Penguin versus Fickle Tinkers.
GC Penguin. Ooh. So we've got Brisbane versus New Zealand here. So Fickle Tinkers, Armor King, if I remember correctly, one of the very many Armor Kings that New Zealand has to offer. And GC Penguin, lucky Chloe main, but he loves to pick whoever he feels like on the day. GC Penguin is just that kind of guy, you know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be that one person in every scene who just absolutely loves to just play whoever they feel like, even pressing the random button a lot. That's a GC Penguin staple actually at this point.
Oh god, like, and you don't want to play against that, right? Because you're not ready. You have as long as the loading screen to figure out what you're doing when you're playing against an opponent like that. You don't know what to expect.
For sure, and like, what's it called? Again, like, has a lot of characters that, you know, in that random select, like, has a pretty proficient level, excuse me, has that Lucky Chloe, has that Katarina, has that Cutie Mitsu, has a lot of characters in that bag that, you know, he can just pick up and play. It's that simple.
Yeah, and those were names of characters a lot of people struggle with matchup wise. So it's a scary bag depending on your matchup knowledge.
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
But we'll see what we're getting. What we're getting now.
But yeah,
any of them can be scary first to two as well. So
yeah, Armor King just as scary first to two. I think Armor King very underrated, especially for tournament. I definitely think that, again, that 4-4 neutral 2 full counter hit launch, only -14 now. Interesting change from Namco. You know, it happens.
It does. These things do happen frequently, but we you know, you gotta hold that L. That move does a lot. It does a lot of plus frames, a lot of tracking, a lot of approach, a lot of high crushing, and a lot of counter hit launching. You really gotta, you know, if that move's not something you can get a read on the timing, you really need to be paying attention and punishing your opponent for that. Like, it might be tempting to pick a character, for example, like Lucky Chloe. He's got the 14 frame launcher that makes it a little bit more bearable to deal with. A move that really does control the neutral completely, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. And that buff down forward one just completely complementing that situation as well on hit. Like, just, you can't, it's hard to move. It's hard to move. It's that simple. Like, and I think Armor King especially, you know, only has to play, you know, potentially 2 matches if they're playing really well. It's very hard for an opponent to switch on to that situation and, you know, figure out their options and how they're going to deal with that. But Juicy, of course, has a lot of has just as many tricks up his sleeve when coming to characters. So let's see what he's got.
Let's see if that 14 frame launcher affects the character's decision here, or if we're simply pressing a random button, as you said, and seeing like bears or something, and that's when you regret hitting the random button.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, bears. Wow, what a character.
What a characters, because there's 2 of them for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
that's
a character. That's a character.
That's a character. All right. Juicy has been doing a little bit of that training arc on this Lydia, so let's see if he can apply it here in this tournament set. But Fickle Tinkers, being up in that Emperor area rank, I feel like he's probably fought a lot of Lydia.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I said forward 4 neutral 2 is a move that can be a little hard to hit someone out of, but forward 1+2, if there's any move you want to do the job, it's got to be Lydia's forward 1+2 string.
Yeah, of course. Nice. Damn, unfortunately try to get the back one combo. Nice break on the giant swing. Alright. Wow. What an excellent whiff punish by Marky Fickle Tinkers. I don't know if he wants us to call him Marky Metal or Fickle Tinkers. Nice, gets him, unfortunately not to the wall, down for 2, goes for the backdash instead. Nice, got 4-4-2 back. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to say a whole heap of stuff at the same time because Lydia does a lot.
Yeah, I know, try and cast that. Try and cast the word salad that is the Lydia inputs that are coming out.
Nice, gets it back. Damn, tries to go for the hell sweep, but he tech calls out of it, unfortunately doesn't get anything out of it. Lost any 2 key charge counter hit. Nice running power bomb. Fickle Fingers at the wall. Alright. That's plus. Nice break on the giant swing again. Juicy has those breaks. Nice full crash down for 3. And the down back 2.
Yeah, Juicy's playing very slippery, going under a lot of highs, using a lot of these high crushing moves.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of that whiff bait. You saw twice already the 4-4-2 whiff into that hop kick. Shades of every Lydia player ever. Just really showing strong here. Nice, 41+2 gets that complete knockdown. Damn, goes for the down 4-3. That's what hits him on the ground here. Alright, hop kick. Nice. Damn, that's still a lot of damage even without the wall. Down 4-3. I like that move. 4-4 neutral 2 and the hop kick.
Look at that, that's going bang. Hard called out with the hop kick there. Not easy to do when Lydia's coming at you with all these fast moves that go across this half the screen.
Nice punish. Gets a punish with the down 1-2. Nice, and then straight into the hop kick as well. Alright, Juicy just trying to get that. Nice, try to whiff punish the Nene, but unfortunately didn't get it. Another back 1+4. Alright, nice hop kick once again. Juicy Penguin is just getting so many hop kicks.
Oh my god, another one for good measure. There you go. Like, look, he's clearly got some timing reads and some ducking reads, right? He's not scared to throw it out, and like, why not? If you're right, you're doing like half their life bar here, and even if you're wrong, Lydia's hop kick's not something a lot of people are used to punishing. It's got that totally different block animation compared to the hit animation, and you're like, what did I just block? And then you haven't punished it.
Yeah,
So,
sure. It's like a very similar to his what's it called, his highest rank, like Chloe, that up 4-3, like such a deceptive block what's it called, animation. Very low what's it called? Is it hit stun? Block stun?
yeah, block stun.
That's
Not
it,
enough
yeah.
frames, you don't really realize what's happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Or it's too
even,
late.
Yeah, even especially in Lucky Chloe's case, it's being really punishable actually on block, but it's just, you don't know. You never know. Unless you actually like learnt the frame data yourself and like practice punishing it, you don't know. It's so hard.
Yeah. But fickle thing is no character switch. There is a stage switch though. If there's,
Oh no.
you know, we say this every time. I don't need to explain it. If you're watching the stream, you know what's going down right now. It's Lydia's going down through the floor.
I don't think Lydia's too bad on this stage though. You know, has the down 1,
Oh yeah,
Round
yeah.
1.
has the forward 4-3-1 as well, which is
Yeah.
a move I like that move. I think it looks cool. I don't know how good it is as like a actual competitive move for Lydia, seeing as she has so many much easier moves to use. Nice break onto the ground throw.
Still off the wall, using these big lows one too many times doesn't quite get the launch punish on the stagger low. He's just trying to check now. Not going as ham. Perfect with punish, just waiting, very patient there, and just confirming after the side step. We're going downstairs again, 2 floors, 1 round.
KO.
I don't know if that was a good idea to break the second floor there, right? Like, of course it disables the ability for Juicy to break another floor, but like, isn't that the whole reason why you picked this stage, right, as king?
Yeah, exactly right. You got to have some sort of game plan for getting picking that floor. There's another hop kick from Juicy.
Of course, that in that time it was beating out a what's it called, a throw. What a low parry. Nice. Damn, got the 4-3. What's it called? 4-3-1. Hitting on the floor, but wow, another low parry. Juicy Penguin. All the reads in all the right places.
Yeah, it knows exactly when those lows are coming, right? But, you know, all these low parries, it's a bit scary. You just sometimes just don't want to commit with some of these. And there's another big hop kick. Just setting up using the 4-4-2 block animation.
Yeah, again, the what's it called, the situation with the spacing bait as well. Nice
Yeah.
giant swing, not broken. Might have thought it was a 1+2 throw this time. Might have thought my what's it called, Fickle Fingers was trying to mix it up, but no mix up here. We doing giant swing every time, but another hop kick. Juicy Penguin.
KO.
That just double-digit hop kicks now.
Round 4.
Checks with one low straight into the hop kick, and we haven't seen a hell sweep yet because of these hop kicks, you know.
Yeah, no, there's no look. Oh my god, and then while standing 2, Juicy Penguin. No lows needed. Fickle Fingers was still ducking.
Yeah, I think Juicy Penguin now might be onto something.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
First hop
Finally,
kick blocked.
first hop kick block.
Possibly.
Nice back 1-2. Nice. He has the blocks, Juicy. Nice.
Oh, it
And
kills!
it killed Juicy Penguin with an absolute shutout. Fickle Fingers only getting 1 round.
Yeah,
Wow.
so many mids hit that game, and I'm sure Juicy felt quite comfortable seeing the down back 2 get blocked on the wake up there, because he was checking quite frequently with unsafe but rewarding mids like the hop kick and all of that. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, if your opponent's still ducking after that, you know, you just be like, okay, I'm just going to go back to the hop kick, or I'm going to go back to the mid check. But what happened at the
Yeah.
end there was a situation we haven't seen yet, which is the second stance into the unblockable, because that was the first time we've seen the rage drive blocked, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
And
a guess at
also,
the end of the day.
The first time we've actually seen Juicy transition to that second stance as well. In the first game, he did get a lot of forward 2s and the down 2s on hit, but he's only using the first part of the cat stance, or he'd do the jump back. So that's actually the first time we saw Juicy transition into that second stance. Went for the the high plus 14 on block. Gets the political storm. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Classic Lydia play with a lot of hop kick.
But not a lot of hell
Before,
sweep, as I said
not a-
before. Like, you do normally see that.
Yeah, as many hell sweeps as you would see hop kicks. So Juicy being maybe the opposite of a normal Lydia player in that point, but other than that, mind games were on point. Placement of buttons and the spacing traps were on point as well. Absolutely had all the blocks as well. Had only missed one break on a throw as well.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Throw breaks were on point, but that's what a character reputation can do in a set, right? You're looking for these hell sweeps all the time, to the point where, you know, you might just be eating the mids, and Juicy just went in with a completely different mindset, and it paid off.
Whew.
But yeah,
That
having
was-
a look now. Well, we've got some movement. We've got Twigs versus Subject.
This is a run back from Bam.
Yeah.
So Subject took it 2-0 over Twigs, if I remember correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong, someone in the chat. But yeah, no. So this is Twigs maybe trying to get a little bit of redemption here.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. You know, Twigs known for that thing that he's been
Known
playing
for
for quite a long time now. And Subject with the Dragonov, but I'd say both of them are relatively loyal. Twigs does have the Marduk though, you know. We might see it. Oh, but as I say, Subject, he's pulled out the Farkham Ram, and I don't know if this is something I've seen before with Subject.
Honestly, I've seen quite a few characters from Subject over the span of playing him and watching him. But Farkham, not a character I've seen from Subject yet. But it's Subject proficient on so many characters, so it'll be really interesting to see how he puts his style into the Farkham realm. Feng, actually something that I'd like to actually talk about is I actually think Feng is actually quite a good character to pick into Farkham realm if you don't want to play the Buri. That the small pokes, very very annoying playstyle really can. Oh wow, not even blocking them half the time, just completely whiff punishing that while hitting 1-2. Subject, nice, excellent block. Wow, but the tempo hop kick. That's so much damage. Nice, quarter circle forward. One in the.
Wow. That's
Wow.
That's Farkham Ram's movement for you nowadays. Couldn't just
for sure.
quite get out of it.
Farkham Ram is the just wow, what a whiff punish. Nice, good adaptation there. Damn, mixes him up with a quarter circle forward mid launcher. Nice. Excellent punish for the forward 4-3. Down 4. Excellent block and punish once again. Down 4, just battering at his shins with those lows. Nice, and the down forward 1-4.
Yeah, I had a feeling that Twigs might contest, so just opted for the mid option. Instant timing.
Nice, just going for the 1-3. Damn, went.
Inches away.
Yeah, for sure. Just quarter circle forward underneath that. Damn, the jabs. Twigs was battering with jabs. Nice. Excellent punish. Gets the down 4. This is still anyone's round. Damn, nearly had the jet kick once again. While running 3. Oh, here we are. Farkham Ram Central. Oh, the toe kick.
Yeah, Twigs recognizing that, you know, the toe kick was going to beat out a lot of moves and was a really good option for that Subject continue that momentum.
Nice, the punch parry after the fish hook. Nice, the back one counter hit. Twigs is on fire right now. Everything's coming up Twigs. Nice, quarter circle forward one once again. Damn!
Yeah, Fisher closes it out.
Tempo's out of the jet kick and whiff punishes it with the back four. Very, very nice. Wow.
Yeah,
Tweets.
very slippery there, hard to hit Twigs, and he picked a lot of good places to contest a lot of the Falcon Round pressure. As you were saying, Feng is a good pick into Falcon Round, and it's something we've seen. I remember watching a lot of Korean matches a little while ago. Would see Feng as a counter pick to Falcon Round because he does have those really fast contest moves like back one that are really good for challenging all these charge up strings and stuff like that.
Yeah, and of course has like safe ways to, of course, again, deal with it, you know, the safe med in back four fishhook. We saw it many times, Twigs using it there, maybe feeling a little bit comfortable in that matchup. I genuinely think Twigs was playing that super well.
Yeah.
But Subject, of course, don't count him out for sure. He had those blocks and he had the correct punishes as well. Again, he was spacing some of those lows so well that he was block punishing a whiff. Like,
Yeah.
even he was in like even his spacing was like so good that even he wasn't like ready for the whiff. All right, but game two, let's see if Subject sticks with the Falcon Ram or we see a different character. But this character is locked in.
Yeah, there he is. It's he's opted for the home stage, I think. So, you know, Subject obviously confident in himself and his Falcon Realm. Maybe looking to change up a little bit here. It can be a little bit difficult, you know, when you're trying to defend a lot of the Feng shenanigans with a character whose movement, or 3D movement in particular, isn't particularly good, especially when you're playing someone who can move around a bit better like Dragonov and all that. You do have to make some adjustments for the situation. Sometimes
Yes,
you
for
have to let it go.
All right, the standing full counter hitting after the 1-1 on block. Nice, down foot 4-3 count. That's completely hit confirmable as well. Nice, excellent sidewall combo. Subject keeping it optimal. Nice, with punishing with Kempo. We've seen it many times already. Nice, with punishing with Kempo again. Side step 4 just literally just taps his feet a little tiny little bit. Running 3, gets the down 4. But the nice.
Yeah, I think Subject might have just remembered 3 is a thing. 3 is going to be such a strong move for contesting Kempo.
Wow, excellent. Oh, unfortunately doesn't get the combo. Try to go for the 4-4-2-1. Maybe a little bit too bad on the input.
Yeah, didn't quite get it. Now he's going to pay the price. Look at this damage. Twigs getting the most out of that launch.
And the back turn throw.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
complete mix-up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have
can't
to
see the
guess.
hands.
Yeah, you can't see it. It looks like the same thing, but it's actually 2 different throws.
Punish on the down back 1-2. That is minus 11 if I'm not wrong. Nice, excellent. Punish on the 4-4-1+2. Again, Kempo just completely whip punishing, but Subject using moves that he can throw out, let the whip happen, and then still block that Kempo low. But maybe Tweaks can play some kind of mind game now, trying to go for them whiffs and then go straight into some kind of hop kick or something like that. Let's see how Tweaks deals with it.
Oh yeah, Power Push doesn't quite connect. Twigs just missing out on the punish, but that's okay. We're going to stack up a bunch of lows instead. Just checking the jab.
He's using a different low this time.
Yeah, and using the Rage Drive to put him in the corner.
Oh, the down 2 counter hit. Twigs on set point here. Using that different low is getting so much traction for him. Went for the punch parry, but the jet kick is like, I don't care about that damn punch parry. Here's 50% of your life bar gone. 1-3, the second hit counter hitting. Forgot that knockdown counter hit. Wow.
Yeah,
It's
he
the
ducked that
1-1.
first hit, but yeah, got counter hit by the second. Twigs now going to have some Oki. Guesses right on the back turn throw mix up. Subject just converting off this sidewall combo.
Whoa.
What a great conversion.
Alright, Twigs with rage available. Tries to just get him to the wall here. Nice, but what a block on the sidestep 4.
That was so
Excellent
clutch.
patience.
Yeah, he felt some desperation and reacted accordingly to the sidestep.
Well, yeah, that's like the extra thing, right? As we were saying before about the pulling all the tricks out of the bag in the last round of an intense set. What's it called? He was ready for it. He's like, I knew you were going to try that. Yeah, try to whip punch the back one, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too slow. Jet kick once again. Here we go, he's at the wall. Subject being patient once again, just trying to look for that panic move from Twigs, but not getting it. Twigs is being too patient. Down 4. Again, the headbutt once again. 4-4-2-1. Excellent punish by Twigs.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, break on the 1+2 throw. Rage drive out. Twigs doesn't block it.
And balcony. Oh no, doesn't quite
no,
get the
he doesn't get
balcony
the
break.
But a race.
I see arms.
Oh,
Twigged. You don't need to break throws when you can armor through them. That is unfortunate.
wow.
That is. But just the wake up rage art from Twigs, he just had a feeling, and it makes sense, right? Because Farkham Ram's a character that's gonna come swinging when you're tech rolling, right? Especially at the wall. All Farkham Ram wants to do is push buttons. So if you can sneak that rage art in, like,
I mean, yeah, it was like not too bad. Like, what's it called? You're at the wall versus Farkham Ram. It's final round. You're in rage. Spend it. Like, let it rip.
yeah, because if you tech roll, you're probably guessing against
For
Farkham
sure.
Ram in that situation.
Again, that three string series just so dangerous to deal with. Have to make all the right reads. If you don't, look, your wall splat, you're dead. It's that simple.
Yeah. But look, that's the first time I've seen somebody play Farkham Ram, and it was looking strong, especially as the game was going. He was getting a little bit more comfortable, but just couldn't quite get the momentum going.
Oh yeah.
So, like, you know, sort of after combos, just wasn't able to fully capitalize on sort of the tech roll situations. It seemed a little bit uncertain, and one of the most unfortunate things was just that combo at the end. You know, he could have sent Twigs through the balcony, for example, but instead opted for the hell sweep, and lacking the familiarity, I suppose.
And I think this isn't a common thing to say for a Farkham Ram player, but it was just being too patient.
Yeah,
In my opinion, like had Twigs at the wall, had the Oki situations, and was just not going for them wall splats, was not making him guess. And you gotta let it go. You gotta let it rip. And Twigs was like, okay, you're gonna hold back. I won't. It's that simple. And here's another run back from Bam. We've got Benson the Bug versus Dimmy.
This was one of the most entertaining matches of BAM for me.
Oh yeah.
This went down to the wire.
Yeah, it did. Like Benson, wow. Benson showed his stuff on camera, and absolutely like one of the more technical lays out there, in my opinion, that I've seen. Just absolutely letting all the sneaky stuff go, but still letting those couple rave sweeps. Forward three. Another great move.
You got to be scared, right? Benson's come out swinging with a rave spin at round start, game 1, round 1. So that's going to get in your head, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, what's it called? I really feel like using that last inning 3 as the punish for the down forward 1-2 as late. I feel like go for that last inning 2-1 is 13 if I'm not wrong. I really feel like getting them plus frames rather than the damage, I feel is just like really, really strong, especially against Heihachi, right, of all characters. That character that likes to lock you down but can't really deal too well with.
Yeah, Dimmy ducks those.
Dimmy ducks those.
Whiff.
Nice, wow, what an excellent punish on the 4-4-2.
Yeah, Dimmy really smart there to challenge the lay down forward 1+2 with the while standing 2 from Heihachi. It's going to beat a lot of the options because that move does force crouch on him.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
And yeah, recognizing to be able to still pick it up.
Damn. Dimmy is just absolutely moving around Benson this time around. Wow, nice technical combos, but unfortunately didn't get the tailspin.
Yeah, you got the hard part.
That's probably going to be the most tilting thing, is like the easy part of the combo when you drop that. Nice. Rage streak coming out for Benson. Rage available for both players here. Neutral hop. Alright, Rage drive spent for Dimmy. This is guess for game. Oh, and the down for Dimmy. Movement is strong. Auger is out.
Yeah,
It's
a bit of
Dimmy.
Auger. The Auger is out indeed. But yeah, Dimmy looking... It's a lot more of a stronger start compared to the BAM set.
Oh yeah.
Dimmy was ready for all these race spin whiffs and just punishing stuff generally, and looked very composed against such a scary character and opponent like Benson.
Yeah. Look. Let me be honest. Carried by PC. Overlay to OP. No, we won't take anything away from Dimmy. That was excellent movement. Like, just absolutely just being completely like away from Benson. Was there one moment and gone the next. Like, it was absolutely nuts. And Benson just trying to look for the rave sweeps, just trying to get those knockdowns, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it. Dimmy was just too fast around it.
Yeah, and Dimmy's doing a good job of keeping the space between them quite great. A lot of those rave spins weren't getting blocked, they were whiffing.
Yeah.
He was getting out of there and playing at a range that makes it difficult for Lei to mix him.
Yeah, for sure, because Heihachi's down forward 1 is very, very long range now. It's about the same as Kazumi's was pre-nerf, so you can just play around that down forward 1, that really long range down forward 1, that really long range down forward jab, and just absolutely just keep Lei out. It's got to be hard for Benson to even just get in here, but let's see if he can make some kind of difference. He's on our estate now. He knows something we don't.
Yeah, he knows that the rave spin breaks the wall. I think that's what he knows. And look at that, he set it up perfectly. He did a move that put Dimmy right against the wall. And he never stayed into
Here we
it.
go, combo video. And the back turn. Is this shades of Link show you? Damn, went for the neutral hop kick. Excellent whiff punish with the down forward 1-2. Oh damn. Benson with a whiff punish of his own. Not as good, but still was a whiff punish. Dan tried to go for the while standing 3-2, but Dimmy just sidestepping it again.
That was no fear. That move, I'm pretty sure, is +5 for Heihachi. But Benson's, he's just gonna hop kick, man. I don't want to take this pressure that you're gonna put.
And it's not even the faster hop kick, it's a slower hop kick and up forward 3. Wow, but what a hit confirm. Snake 4-1. Nice. Up 2 whiff punish.
We're going through the wall.
Alright.
Flex
This pick. This pick might have been detrimental to Benson. I think Benson's sweating in his boots now. Dimmy's got these combos. Nice, excellent block on the down back 2. Gets the drink.
He baits him with the drink.
Benson the bait.
That was absolutely insane. I didn't even know he could do that.
Yeah.
Now he's jumping everywhere. Benson's really feeling himself.
Yeah, for sure. But I think Dimmy, if anyone's a momentum killer, it's definitely Dimmy with that Heihachi. And there it is, the omen, ladies and gentlemen. Second wall. Unfortunately, doesn't get the second wall. Damn, goes for the wall bounce. Dimmy's just too fast. He's out of there.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive in this second game. Challenging just with some fast pokes, not letting Benson come in, but he gets floated through his troubles.
That down forward 2, what a call out from Benson. I like that a lot. That generic down forward 2 is such a strong generic move. People really underrated that down 4, generic down forward 2. Completely safe.
Look at that, the awareness of Dimmy just to sidestep position Benson against the wall to utilize Heihachi. Doesn't quite get the confirm. Ready
Gets
for
the punch
parry.
parry. Oh, that's all guaranteed. Nice, excellent block on the race sweep. Dimmy always ducking.
Alright, well now he's in set point,
Yeah.
Does he have enough to close it out, or is Benson going to go party mode?
Nice, excellent. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full combo. Benson with the mid this time. Race sweep. Still not afraid to use the race sweep.
Oh, he's
I really
partying
like
now.
that. Nice. I like Dimmy's what's it called awareness there to deal with that what's it called the 1-1 into Snake, just not letting any shenanigans go. But again,
Oh no, he might have
blocked
blocked
the
that on
race sweep.
accident. Yeah.
he went for the crouch cancel electric for sure, but unfortunately only got the down forward 1-1. A little bit of a different input, but I think that's what Dimmy wanted. He wanted to
Or
do
he
a
wanted
little
an
bit of
omen,
flexing.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The
Dimmy
crash
just trying to
cancel.
flex on Benson here. Roll forward. Race drive available for both players. Lei's race drives has like 8 of them. Race drive out for Dimmy here. 7 seconds, and he got the duck.
Yeah, he got the confirm on the 4-4. Dimmy gets those. He is a Heihachi main through and through.
Of course.
Knows his
Of course. The hardest hit confirm of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Dimmy's got it. Dimmy takes it after being 2 rounds down. Look, once again, Benson not going down without a fight. Looking very strong in those first 2 games and didn't let that first game get to him. Still came out swinging.
For sure. I think Benson, of course, might not have won the set, but he won in our hearts. That's for sure. I think maybe a little bit more of that 4-4-3 and that, I feel like that would have really gave a lot for Benson, I think.
Yeah, really could be. Because
in that set when they played in BAM, playing off that 4-4-3 mind game did a lot for him in that set. Like again, like the 4-4-3, just a single 4-4-3, You can play that forward. You can play that, you know, whilst facing forward. You can play that facing back turn. You can finish the string. There's just a whole heap of things you can do off that string, and I think like he played that a little bit better in the BAM set than he did there. But still, Benson has a lot to show for himself, and like I feel like he's gonna keep grinding. He's gonna keep working on that lane. He's gonna get it, you know.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Everything you said. Benson also, not as much whiffing compared to the first game, right? Was able to close the gap a little bit more, and he was checking with the jump in. But Jimmy's defense, solid all set, right? So, what are you gonna do? The forward 2 as well, sort of Lay's trying to do tricky business at a distance with like all the back turn cancels and all that, but forward 2 just comes through. It'll knock you out if you press the button at the wrong time, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we have Yagami versus Scorpion.
Wow, this is going to be an interesting one.
Scorpion, top 8 placer at the TWT Australia thing last year. Absolutely loves to brag it to death.
You got to do it for him.
Yeah.
You're the plug.
But yeah, Scorpion, what's it called? One of the longest legacy players that still is consistently placing quite well in these tournaments. Really just doing work, has a whole heap of characters from his legacy knowledge in the bag, has those bears as you saw, has known for his king and his king wave dash, has the Kazuya, but he, what's it called, but deciding for his Heihachi this time. Yagami going for the Marduk.
Yeah, I could be mistaken because it's so hard to keep up with Yagami's character selections, but I have seen the Marduk at an offline before at one of the Rambats. So yeah, his Marduk's legit, just like any character he's gonna bring to any tournament. So you gotta be. But look, Scorpion, legacy player. A lot of these legacy players, they're good with the Marduk tackle breaks. So let's see if it applies today.
Because people complaining about it nowadays, they've had to deal with that forever, you know? And it was even worse back in the day, apparently. Nice down for 1-2. Again, just completely respecting. Nice. And the block on the CD3 hold. Yagami. Strung out the gate. Excellent play. That's first throw thrown and broken. Scorpion. Excellent whip punish with the electric there.
Deep dash electric just confirming the whip with the little 2 there.
And the big body combo. Scorpion has it, but unfortunately doesn't have the break that time. We jinxed it.
But still lots of damage. Look at that.
Excellent work. The tackle whiff, down forward 1-2, whiff punish. And the forward 2. Scorpion trying to auger as well.
It's Auger Central today. Back-to-back Heihachi. When do you see this? Back-to-back Auger. When do we see this?
Full crash down forward 4, going for the VTS down 1+2 instead of a, what's it called, the ground throw mix-up. Nice, excellent break on the 1+2 by Scorpion this time. Oh, the throw break again. Scorpion's got those. Down back 2. Down the 1 down 2, just completely. Scorpion tried to do some kind of spacing bait there, but the 1 down 2 has just a little bit too much range.
Scorpion just finding it a little bit difficult to even hit Yagami at the moment as power slam to Oki and down 4. Can't even low parry that. That was, you know, Scorpion's really struggling to hit some moves here.
Yeah, for sure. What's it called again? Weakness that a lot of people say that Heihachi has is that he, you know, lacks the lows, lacks the ways to open people up. But yeah, and like Scorpion just completely is having that issue right here. And then the tackle, break, rage drive. This is going to be extremely hard without that rage. Full crash down forward 4.
Yeah, and as soon as he goes for the hell sweep, Yagami's just ready. I guess he sensed the comeback and he was ready to block that low. We saw the polar opposite of a character who struggles to open someone up in that round in particular, with all those big VTS down 1+2 lows that Yagami was just throwing out, and using that to be able to set up the tackle as we see Scorpion express his Marduk opinion in the lobby.
Yeah, of course. The agreement on the Marduk being cheap. I think, yeah, Marduk definitely very, very cheap, very, very strong. I think strong in a pool of heaps and heaps of strong characters, you know? And I think OCE is like a region that knows this the best. Like, I've seen on Twitter that people are starting to like hop on that Marduk hate train, but OCE was on it since day one. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, since he came out.
yeah, since he came out, as someone who has been playing him like quite a bit since he's come out. The amount of people that are not a big fan of that tackle, not a big fan of the VTS, you know, it's hard to deal with. Like I genuinely think that you gotta be kidding me, man.
He's
You
fighting
gotta be-
fire with fire.
Or in this case, Marduk with Marduk.
Yeah, this is now. What type of moves does Scorpion want to utilize? Does he want to utilize the moves that have tilted him potentially? Are we going to see a lot of that low?
I think Scorpion again with that legacy knowledge will try his best to use as many unique Marduk moves you've never seen before. You know, he'll use moves that a lot of other Marduks haven't used, like that down forward. Yep, there it is, the down forward 3, down forward 1. Damn, going for the down forward 3 series, you really don't see that being very popular against the newer Marduk players in comparison to the legacy ones. Nice, and the tackle, just the initial damage of the tackle ending that round. Yagami, as we were just talking about move selection, Yagami takes the first round. The big body grab whip, that's something that normally happens a little bit more against the big bodies, right? The throws will sometimes whip, especially against the bears, right? This matchup's like Marduk versus bears is actually hard for Marduk because he can't throw them, right?
Yeah,
and he can't VTS down 1+2 them very often.
Oh, Scorpion. He's using the first 3 hits of that string now after that high was ducked before last round.
Nice, went for the jackhammer.
He pressed after the throw break, and that up forward 3 is probably going to net a kill. Look at that, lots of damage, great combo as well. Yagami just fully ready.
Oh yeah, for sure. And what's it called again? Scorpion's already used like a whole heap of moves that Yagami hasn't used on the Marduk, so sometimes it might be quality over quantity, right? Like what's it called? Like I feel like, especially you see with a lot of there might be a lot of like, you know, even Leroy, Lydia, Farkamram specialists that might be, you know, trying to use every move in the toolkit. But if you got that 3, if you got that down for 2, if you got that down 3-2, well, why do you even need them? Like, and Yagami just trying to show that quality over quantity here, maybe. Or 2 had the whip punish. Oh, excellent duck on the wall sending 1-2. 4 for 1+2, not broken around the world.
Yeah, I think those were stacking up for Yagami at the end. It felt like he was able to sort of like land half of those 1+2 grabs, and he was using that quite frequently to sort of break up the match, right? Just sort of stop the momentum, and it's like taking a breather because the throw animation is so big. So it can be quite a momentum killer, and when it hits as well, you get this massive combo.
And playing this situation well after the throw break as well. Even when Scorpion was throwing throws and they were being broken, Yagami always seemed to have the, you know, be one step ahead. We saw with the jackhammer throw break, going opting for the up forward 3 and getting that full counter hit into the like 50% life combo, in which killed. Like, really excellent choices from Yagami all over the board.
Yagami's Marduk defense is also quite strong.
Alright. Oh.
Okay, so just minor hiccup, but we are back, and we have returned with some Yigs versus Bobby.
Alright.
Have these two played often? I can't recall. We have a lot of matchups nowadays.
Yeah, I genuinely have no idea. What's it called? Unfortunately, just with everything, I've been a little bit out of the loop on, you know, who's playing who. But what's it called? Yigs did make TGP, so I'm guessing he's had to play a lot of people to get there. You know, it's not an easy rank to make. In OC, you got to play some of the killers. Oh no, my webcam is deciding to die. No, we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good.
It tried to run away.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What's it called? Even it doesn't want me to watch this match, but I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Well, Xiao Yu versus Master Raven, and we've random the floor stage, so you best bring all your floor tech.
Yeah, I feel like Raven really does well on this map. Nice. Goes for the sidestep into the firecracker. Wow, gets the then he gets it down forward 2-1. Eats to the wall. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. The down 3 counter hit.
Wow, just a wheel kick even, hitting Xiaoyu out of that little back turn step there.
Nice in the wake up kick. Gets the floor break. Interesting choice. Yeeks just wants to get it to the bottom floor. He knows that maybe Raven has better options for that floor break, and decides, hey, I'm just gonna, what's it called? Whoa!
That's a big call out. The delayed hop kick on the back turn.
Nice, the back one. Again, very simple. Gets the Okazemi. Yeah, it just doesn't want that floor break, it seems.
He's just checking the down forward one and just sort of trying to keep it with the orb. Not quite fast enough to get the punish, but knows the string extension, so there's some Raven knowledge here for sure.
Oh, you got to be super quick on that down back 2-1. Ah, yeah. And again, a lot of Link shenanigans when she does get to your back just doesn't work on Raven. She can just get out of it.
Yeah, exactly. It was such great awareness from Bobby to know that he's in back turn to do the power crush.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, gets the full combo here. Very nice. Gets the full combo. Bobby has him. Still staying on the floor. Excellent block. Again, ducks underneath that down back 2-1. You got to be fast. Then try to get underneath that throw, but AOP beats the up forward 4. Yeah, no, Bobby in the driver's seat here. He has the full momentum. Isn't scared to just continually keep pressing in the face of minus frames. Frames are a social construct, as we like to say. Nice, gets all those down back 2-1s. Oh my god, Bobby, that's half life for just from those down back 2-1s. Nice, gets it again. Gets the side throw. Oh.
That was a scary round, and you know, all that damage losing it so fast from those down back 2-1s. It looked like it panicked Jigs a little bit, you know. We saw that hop kick, and just it looked like that final round lacked a little bit more composure compared to how Jigs was playing initially, you know. And that can do that to you. All of a sudden your life bar's gone to some stuff you've never seen before. You're trying to hold back and you're just eating a mid. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. Interesting. That's really interesting. That might be like a Ling kind of only thing again, because she does like to play in that back turn. She can move in back turn if I'm not wrong, like Raven can.
Yeah.
So maybe.
It does change those situations because you can't simply. You have like different options to get out of your back turn and all that stuff. So it makes it a bit weird. Hey, but that's okay. We're going into game 2. I don't see Yig switching.
No, never. Never ever. Well, maybe, but never ever at the same time.
There it is.
Dragon's Nest decides to go for the stage instead.
Yep, getting rid of those flaws that definitely seem to be benefiting Raven. We saw Bobby do an insane combo that also, like, you know, getting max damage and not even sacrificing Oki because the Oki's insane.
Yeah. That back turn. Oh, wow. Straight out the gate, the low parry. Back one. Just the Oki is so strong. Look at all that damage. Gets the throw, no break from Yeeks. And the down back 2-1.
Yep, Bobby looks very confident to just keep pressing and force Yeeks to sort of, you know, guess and adapt to the Raven strings and all of that. You know, he's. We have frozen. What has happened here? We have
Tekken 7 Online has happened here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our first desync of the game. Alright, we've got our first Tekken 7 crash of the game of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I remember when Tekken Crash used to mean something different back in the day. But now it means that big word and this frozen game and us having to do the lobby again.
Yeah, you know, and look, honestly, let's be perfectly honest, Chip. Like, honestly, there's not much to talk about here. Like, it's just, look, let me be honest. This game isn't the most optimized of all of fighting games out there, you know. But I mean, it's only the first crash, and we're already like how many sets in? I don't have a watch on, unfortunately, but it's not so bad. Look, we've had a good run today. We're having some good luck, even throughout, you know, the side of rain. elsewhere. Of course, it's perfectly fine here in Brisbane, but rain elsewhere, you know, Tekken 7 not being that well optimized, all that kind of stuff. In the face of all of that, you know, pretty good solid stream for this tournament run so far, if I might say so myself, you know?
Yeah.
You've just jinxed it. It's all fucked now. Sorry.
Oh,
We've survived this much. But
this
look,
far.
could the crash be a blessing in disguise, right? From the perspective of, say, Yigs. You're booting up this game, and you're livid that it's crashed, but at the same time, you're like, well, I was under a lot of pressure from those Raven things.
I killed all that momentum. The game saved me. But still, like, any like, it's a complete mental reset, right? But the thing is, Yeeks didn't win game 1. So, like, I feel like that there's no momentum in either one's favor. And when the initial set started, Bobby had the advantage. So let's see if he can make that momentum back, or if Yeeks is, you know, if the game has decided who wins and who loses. All right. So first round will go to Bobby automatically, just because of what happened.
Yep.
And then we will get into the game.
Okay, Yigs does have quite a mountain to climb.
Oh yeah.
As I was saying before, you got to be worried about this very high pressure offense that Bobby likes to enforce. We've seen it time to time again. He's never hesitant to make the right decisions at a rapid pace, and that's very hard to keep up with.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like it's more or less like making a situation into your own, right? Where a lot of those situations will be in your favor because you know your moves, you know what you want to do, right? Like, you know, and just having that solid game plan and that solid moves to support your game plan can take you so far. And I think Bobby plays that style really well. Nice, as we see the low into the rage drive here. This is going to go all the way to the wall. Just trying to go for some Oki.
Just mixing it up with a double back turn, faking the first one.
And then spring kick. Spring kick might have punished that still, because it only slightly hit Yigs on the floor here. Nice, excellent low parry on the firecracker.
Doesn't quite get the ball, which is what Raven wants. Oh, but now we're getting it.
Nice, excellent block and a punish. Just absolutely barraging Yigs with buttons. Yigs just has to hold all of it, it seems, with the rage drive. Getting out of the way, just opting for the rage drive. Alright, AOP cheapies. Catches him on the floor, but wow, what a conversion!
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for Yigs to eat that. He just had a comeback going, you know, delay hold kick hitting on the ground.
Did he know? Did he react to that? Or was that just a natural response?
Well, I think
I think he knows what he's doing too, yeah. I'm not going to doubt Bobby here. He's already shown himself time and time again how strong he is as a player. Alright, trying to look for that forward 4 into rage drive. Raven players love that. Rage drive.
Oh, that's a hard read.
Wow! What a read from Bobby. The sidestep 4?
That is not dead. That's what it is.
No, it's not
He's
dead.
still got one guess. Oh, and absolutely brilliant from Yigs there. Just patient enough to notice that Bobby might do the parry there. And that's something Yigs would be familiar with himself with a character like Xiao Yu.
For sure. Like, again, speaking of hard reads, Yigs had one of his own. What a round from these two. Alright, being the float once again. He-charge here.
Shenanigans are out. That is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I didn't know that he grounded. That's really cool. Nice, just poking, just the small pokes. Oh, but the wake up 3. Bobby has those combos. That's all the way to the wall here. Oh no, it's not just
Commentator's curse doesn't matter.
the power crush and the key charge.
Yeah, and the pop off. That was a great closeout from Bobby there. Just using the key charge extension, which is the attack that follows it. Just knew that Yigs might stay on the ground to try and dodge a key charge set up, and then just hit Yigs on the ground with the move. But that round before was a display of two people who, you know, have a very solid idea of like maybe what their opponent's going to do. We saw Bobby with a complete hard call out going in with the crouching low straight into the rage art. That was a brilliant read, but then Yigs was able to bring it back. You know, he was he hesitated before committing to his next attack because as a back turn, a character with a back turn parry player like Xiao Yu and Raven, he just knew that was an option for Raven, and he took his foot off the gas and just delivered it. So
Yeah.
that was really good.
Yeah, both are knowing of each other's characters and a knowing of their own, right? The character specialization that you see to make these characters work is really, really impressive. And Bobby and Yiggs are two great showings of that that kind of playstyle, right? Where you play, you know, like there's not a Ling out there like Yiggs, and there's not a Raven out there like Bobby. So it's really good to to see two of their very unique styles clash, and it was a great set. It was great to watch. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for the match, guys. Let's get on to the next one.
Great showing.
Hey, no worries. I'm glad to see you still here, being consistent, keeping the grind on. TWT is coming up soon, and I'd like to see you all really do well, and hopefully, you know, I'd like to, you know, see you all guys clash for, you know, who represents Australia, right? That's like, no, it's a points thing, right? So we got to get a certain amount of points, and then your top 20 goes off to the TWT finals, right? So
Yeah.
what's it called? We got to get all those dojos in. We got to get all those majors in. So whoever's looking to, you know, if we're trying to have an OCE representative at that Tekken World Tour, you gotta get grinding, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta get those dojos in. You gotta get to your locals. You gotta get to those majors. You gotta play those online. You gotta do it all.
Yeah, and we want to see that, you know. We've got so many good players that I'd just love to see represent us as a region. And it'd just be so cool to see everyone we know and love from our local tournaments playing on local tournaments.
And unfortunately, money doesn't grow on trees, which is a big reason why a lot of our players aren't going overseas. But I'd absolutely love to see how some of the players we've even seen tonight, you know, stack up against the world's community, right? I would have loved to seen, you know, Yagami, Bobby, Subject at combo breaker there with the best of them, you know, duking it out. That would have been awesome to see. But hopefully sooner than later. Hopefully, you know, we can find our way to put ourselves on the main stage, and TWT will definitely be an opportunity to do so.
Yeah. And look, it's good it's back in general, right? Gives everyone a bit more motivation, including like, you know, players from overseas as well. There's more weight to the tournaments, and you know, it makes it more fun to watch, which makes it more fun to play, and like it just brings life back into the game that it really needed. Yeah.
Whilst I think it's perfect, I still think it's not enough for a lot of the players that definitely quit the game because of its staleness. It's not enough for a lot of players to come back, but it's still good to see that the people who are still out here grinding hard and doing the getting the work done are being rewarded with this latest TWT season. I think it's good work by Namco, but I really would like to see more.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me again, stupid fucking Slicer. We are going to probably take a quick break. We're currently waiting for a couple of the losers matches to finish up. We're a little bit ahead on the winner's side of the bracket, so we're actually going to go to a quick 5-10 minute break while we wait for a couple of these matches to finish up and get our top 8 sorted. So we'll come back for top 8. Before we do go though, I do have one thing I wanted to shout out. So Rusty Red has passed on some information for Bread. So if you're interested in Victorian locals, so FGC locals and things like that, and you're around the Bellarine Peninsula or Port Arlington, things like that, he's running a event called Local Legacy, which is at Port Arlington Parks Hall, Newcomb Street in Port Arlington, every Friday night as well. So Local Legacy is a newly formed community on the Victorian Bellarine that focuses on games with strong local play, especially fighting games. His goal is to grow the local community's interest in the FGC and to help out newcomers getting into fighting games. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, check out Local Legacy on Facebook. Help out Rusty Red. Show him some love. I'm going to play a super quick announcement video as well about some tournaments we have coming up. People mentioning in chat that DNF Duel obviously isn't out, but it's taken one of our Sunday slots. So before DNF Duel comes out, we'll be running these next 2 events over the next couple of weeks. So I'll run this video and we'll go to a quick break and we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience. Appreciate you all sticking around. Hope you're having a fantastic night. Welcome back to Hold Forward Tekken OCE Netplay Tourney number 2. I'm ready for bed. I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys are having a good time. These sets are fucking nuts.
Yeah, like it's a lot. It's a lot. My mouth is like all jumbled up. I feel like in that break I had to like untangle my tongue. I was just saying too much at once. There's a lot going on.
I agree. It's been very full on, and it's only got to get even more insane as we start breaking into the top 8 side of the bracket. We're going to get down and dirty with it. Let's get into it.
Alrighty, top 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be good. Like you've seen, already seen some of the the work that this top 8 has already been doing. You know, the Bobbies, the Yagamis, all that kind of stuff, and I think it's going to be great. All these people clashing, finally clashing in this tournament. It's always like. That's always the most exciting part, right? When you're someone who does make this top 8 is like, yep. Oh, I finally get to play Yagami. Oh, I finally get to play Bobby. Like something you really strive towards as someone who's like trying to get better, trying to rise their ranks in these tournaments. Is like there's someone there's that target, right? Where it's like, yeah, you want to beat that good person. They're good. You want to beat them.
Yeah, like. When you get the opportunity to play, like maybe like you play them a few times, they're like maybe your tournament demon or something, but like it's a motivator. You always want to try and play people that are better than you, because that's that's how you improve, that's how you keep the game fun, and you challenge yourself. And there's a lot of challenges to be had when you have players like this entering, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think you should be ready to take some bashings before you can give some of your own.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what Tekken's about. That's the name of the game. You have to really lose a lot on this game to be comfortable with characters, opponents, play styles, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so it looks like we've got Twigs versus Yagami, and what's it called? So we saw the Marduk earlier, and we saw the Feng earlier.
True.
I wonder if any character changes come here. You did mention that Twigs has the Marduk of his own. If we're gonna see another Marduk mirror, I'm probably like, I'm gonna be like absolutely flabbergasted. Like,
well, that's not what I was expecting.
that's not Marduk at all. Hello?
That is not Marduk at all. That is Lucky Chloe.
Maybe that is Marduk just wearing Lucky Chloe's outfit.
Hey, we'll see.
Look, I'd be a fan.
there's no tackles here, but the back turn, Cali roll, and all of that might be able to close the gap that Twigs creates with the back tempo.
Yeah, for sure. And I think what's it called? Feng again. This is another pretty good matchup for Feng, where Shoulder will do a lot of work here, especially against that back turn stuff. Nice gets the punch parry.
Yeah, Twigs is just showing he's going to force his own stuff, going straight into the punch parry.
For sure. Damn, the hop kick. Oh damn, unfortunately it was so tip range that the down forward 2 didn't connect there. Nice punish.
Yeah, more patient this time. Twigs just dash guarding and just waiting for any to keep out, closing it out. Didn't need to take risks because he, only needed so much damage to close it out.
For sure, yeah. No need to take such big risks when you've got such a life lead, but Twigs! Sidestep 4. Goes for the sidestep 4 again, but excellent block from Yagami this time. Nice, just goes for that, wants that proper wall splat over anything else. The power crush!
Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Twigs was very patient, happy to take a few hits on the ground just to get out of the wall.
For sure. I like that a lot. Unfortunately didn't get the 2-2. The back tempo. Really liking the tempos, where the placement of the tempos are, and like how he's using them. Really been strong. Nice full crash down forward 2. Complete tracking wall splat. Oh, what? Completely went over the top of that fish hook. Alright, rage available. Maybe that's why the lucky color was chosen. That while sitting 1-4 does block and punish all of Feng's lows, except for maybe down 4 and the down 2 as well. But Twigs seems to still be in the driver's seat here. The hop kick, unfortunately not with punish. Yagami was not ready for Twigs to go a little crazy like that. Just a fish hooks. The fish hooks.
Both plays kind of compact. Oh yeah, the running 3. That's also going to be a really important factor in locking out the Kempo. It has a quite
That's a running 3, getting the plus frames. The fish hook. It's nuts. Base drive out for Yagami. This is still anyone's round. Nice just goes for the thing. Doesn't want to go for anything else. Cancels it.
Yes, he meant to
Oh.
the cancel on the low.
Cancels the down forward 4 and then goes for a down back
Oh
down back
my
3.
god. Reed doesn't
Well-
pay off.
But yeah. Nice. That's from punish on the forward 4-3. Ah, the hop
Another
kick
one.
again.
Don't miss this into the wall. Going through the wall balcony, finally broken in his final round.
It's Yoki. Oh, try to camp over the down 3+4. Hit it. Goes for the extension as well. Oh no, Fang actually has a really good way of dealing with that, right? Can just shoulder the what's it called, the Cali roll if she doesn't complete it.
Yeah,
But Yagami, reverse sweep to take the first game. That was really nice.
yeah, and we saw the back camper not working on the down 3+4 just solely because it's a low that has like how many hits? Like 10 or so hits. So she's constantly swinging, and you know, once you step back into back camper, you eventually got to step back forward. You know, he doesn't just completely retreat. He comes back, and if you're still attacking, you're gonna get hit by those lows.
Yeah. What goes back must come forward in Feng's case,
That's
it
it.
seems.
So, look, I was looking a little rough for Yagami in that first 2 rounds, and I thought Twigs might have had it in the bag, but Yagami's tournament experience once again just paying off. He, you know, got all the information he needed, and he was able to pick the right moves and put the hop kicks in the right places to just bring it back, make it 3-2 in that first game. And now he's in the lead, which is, you know, getting that first game in the first 2, as I always say, is super duper important. You have so much control over future. Like whenever you pick a stage, you're like at worst you're even, whereas you know Twigs is behind right now and he's locked into Fang. Now that he's picked him a game down, so yeah.
Alrighty, game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Twigs deciding to go for the Mishima Dojo. Interesting, what's it called? Interesting stage. You see it's gonna actually like it's not like a top tier, like a top pick stage for the stage choices, like an infinite or so. But you do see it quite often. There's like a lot of players in OCE who do like the Mishima Dojo, like Twigs, like Gunmo. What was that trade?
Yeah, that
Was
was
that
really
a-
weird, but he wasn't ready for it.
Punch
He's
parry.
ready for that. Look at that, gets the full punch parry. And yeah, it is interesting that he's opted for the smaller stage here, especially that, you know, you want to be using back Kempo as Fang, right? But now you don't
Yeah.
have the space.
But I just maybe Twigs doesn't like the infinite, but he wants something a little bit. I feel like it's not completely a bad choice here, right? When you have that completely long part of the stage here where you're free to back Kempo, where you're free to just fish hook all day and just hope to God that Yagami doesn't really like, you know, knock you into one of these walls. Because Feng can very easily, you know, take that combo a little bit left to the left, a little bit to the right, but what a sidestep up forward 3. Yagami
Yes,
has
stepping out of the fish hook, which is something we don't see very often.
you do not see very often, so it's obvious that Yagami was looking for it. But what a hot kick from Twigs! Alright? Sidewalls save lives, but not in Yagami's case. This is still anyone's round. The Kempo, going for the push again, look at but the range drive!
Yeah, just getting clipped. I really appreciate Twigs' patience here, just not caving in to do the low straight away, but maybe he needs to have that confidence to start doing
again,
that.
something that, you know, was taken from Twigs' set with Subject. Maybe a little bit too patient, but the down back 1+2, unfortunately not able to get the full combo, doesn't get the full up forward neutral 4, sidestep 4, Twigs.
Yeah, we've seen that backswing blow popularized by Kaiser's Lucky Chloe. You know, just tech rolling, and it makes a lot of things whiff. It's a deceptive move. It doesn't look like it goes back very far, but you best believe it does.
Oh yeah, for sure. Damn, the back camber into the fish hook. Let's see it. Oh, but finally goes for the low, and Yagami is much the wiser. Rage drive coming out. Mixes Twigs up.
Yeah.
Yagami on set point.
From the full crouch, faking low, going for that mid, and it would have been plus anyway, had he guessed wrong. Big counter hit there with the knee. Yagami on set point as he takes Twigs to the wall. Wake up hop kick, he's not having it. Yeah,
Finally.
He's not respecting the back turn, and rightfully so.
Sidestep 4. You gotta guess here, it seems. Goes for the back turn mix-up and goes for the one.
Yeah, he's been mostly doing the other throw this tournament, so, you know, changing it up a bit when he needs it most.
That's the back forward, just trying to catch after that while setting one. A lot of things like to go for that up forward 2, but the up forward 3 with punish. You come.
There's
gets the
damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Character hits hard. Up forward 2.
Oh,
Goes for the
my
up forward
God.
4 this time. Doesn't kill. Right, Twigs on. But the whiff punish on the sidestep. Sidestep 2, that was. Wow.
Yep, Twigs was slowly building momentum, but it looks like Yagami really has the momentum reads. We've seen this in previous sets, you know. When it comes to closing out the rounds, Twigs is a lot more happy to be patient with the fishhook, and Yagami didn't need any of those. But the first time he goes for the down back 3, Yagami sniffs out the momentum and just straight up goes for that hop kick and hits it first time. So, you know, maybe he has a direct read on a specific situation, but reads don't always have to be, you know, this very specific thing where you know, like, this exactly what's going to happen at this time. Sometimes you just feel how the game's going, what your opponent's probably thinking, and it helps you determine a range of moves they can use. And he got it, hop kick, why not?
Yeah, I agree, and I think I genuinely, again, I think Twigs may have taken a book out of subjects book and just been a little bit too overly patient, right? Had that big swing of momentum and really just like, he just like, again, was just being a little bit too patient, backed all the way up against Lucky Chloe of all characters. And what's it called? Just trying to go for that fish hook, you know, like, of course, there's, what I saw from Twigs in the subject set as well was using those different moves, those different like timing lows, just to completely change the differentiate the speed that you know, of their defense. And I feel like what's it called, the down back 3, just sometimes is a little bit too obvious. You know, it's too quick. It's too quick for his own good. It's too good of a move to be forgotten.
Yeah. No, for sure. Or another. This is another monster game. Bobby versus Harlem.
Harlem, one of the you know, the monsters of online. Always, like, for at least since 2019, what's it called, has been a staple in high level what's it called, online tournaments. You know, when winning them, you know, always placing that top 4. But of course, you know, he's a family man now. What's it called, recently becoming a father. So what's it called? Let's see if Papa Harlem has what it takes to take down Bobby.
Yeah, we don't get to see as much Harlem as we did back in the day, but hey, winner's side this far into the tournament, the skill is clearly still there. There are no skill issues here.
No skill issue.
Absolutely none.
All right, but Dragon's Nest, Shades of Yeegs, Queensland.
That's it. Yeah, Queensland represent Queensland with the Dragons. This is the Queensland stage.
Maybe I should start choosing this stage.
Yeah, everyone should.
It is a good stage.
It's really nice. It's a bit difficult to see in the rainy part.
Yeah.
Right, Harlem, checking with that
Fourth
forward
one.
foot. Oh, ready
Nice.
for it. First time Harlem lets it rip, and he is in orbit.
Yeah, you gotta be ready. You gotta have a good read on your opponent, right? You gotta, like, kind of hit while sitting too. Sidesteps the 1-1. Raven gets an inch. She takes a mile. All right,
Yeah.
first round to go into Bobby. Nice, excellent low parry.
Not having any of that. Look at this wall carry as well. It's going to be like low parries combos. They might not do that as much damage as a regular one, but Julie's always going to make the most of the wall position at least with her.
Oh yeah, for sure. No break on the throw. That's back turn throw. You complete mix up. You can't catch the hands there. Nice. Goes for the what's it called, the forward 3-1. Reach drive out for Harlem. Nice, excellent blocks from Bobby all around. Blocks the mid, blocks the low, blocks it all.
Yeah, just has that little edge over the match right now, able to sort of enforce whatever he wants to do, which is difficult to do against Julia. You know, she has a lot of moves that stop you from doing that, but you know what else stops you from doing that? The game crashing.
Alright.
Again.
Alright. Look, Dragon's Nest. What a trash stage. You know, we were just saying the stage is nice, but actually, this stage
It's
is
not.
trash, man.
Crash in 7. We are sinking.
Ooh.
We are waiting. And we are out of here. Oh well, we will sort this one out. I can't remember what the rounds were.
It was 2-0 in favor of Bobby.
Okay. Well, Bobby will happily take that back.
I'm deflated. It's killed it.
That has killed the hype. Brisbane
Oh.
getting very unlucky with the crashing.
First game. That's up to the TOs to decide, I think.
Yeah, I'm staying out. I'm
staying out of it.
just here to talk crap about the game crashing.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm just here to talk crap about the game and it crashing.
Okay, well. Alright, so.
Alright,
Sorry,
playing
Bobby.
from round 3.
Don't
Unfortunately,
worry,
no game 1. This is out of my hands. I got nothing to do with it.
Anyway, so. Okay, we're finally back. Harlem, a lot of work to do. 2 rounds down, and somewhat struggling with the Raven pressure here. Both
Yeah, for
of
sure.
these characters, for me, they really do want to sort of enforce from range. So Julia comes in with forward 1, and you know Raven's able to really close you down with the snake dash and stuff like
Of course.
that, and has a lot of long range moves.
The while standing 2, the down back 2 has a lot of great tools that are like really hard to deal with. Of course, like you know, their elbows, so they're unparryable. You know, what's it called? Their CD2, you just can't. It's really hard to move around. I really think that Raven's got a lot. Raven's got a lot to work with, and I think that Julia does as well. So it's really up to the players to completely decide. You know, who's better at handling it. You know.
Yeah, and I think between the two of them, Julia though still has the advantage, I would say, because forward 1 is so fast, and whilst you're attacking, you're moving so much. Whereas Bobby's offense with Raven at the moment, it's not so much the move going across the stage, but Bobby's fast movement with the snake dash.
Yeah.
So is that something
Perfect.
sort of Harlem can work around, because you know Bobby's looking really strong right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I think maybe it's not about the move, but maybe it's more about the placement, right? Of course, you can really see, say on paper, yeah, sure, the 4-4-1 is definitely like, you know, a move that will definitely beat out Bobby. But it's like, again, it's about how you place it. And I definitely think that 4-4-1 as a move on paper is completely overrated in how it's not like a Far Cry Round 3. Let me be perfectly honest. Nice goes for the full shotgun, excellent punish from Bobby, and as we were just talking about forward 1, Bobby absolutely destroys Harlem in 20 seconds and takes the first game.
Yeah, that was so fast that I thought we were just like giving away all 3 rounds. It just went lightning fast. Bobby not letting that little hiccup with the game crashing slow it down. Straight back into the
straight back into
high octane.
Yeah, feeling that rage from the game into his gameplay and absolutely like just obliterating Harlem right there. But let's see if what's it called, Harlem? You know, take a little bit of that. You know, hey, why is he getting angry at me, man? I did nothing. It was the game.
Yep, that's it.
A little bit of that backpedaling.
Well, I remember, I think I saw Harlem recently in a tournament go back to his former main character before Julia was in the game, Leo.
Leo.
I did see some Leo action at some point in time. Do we see it again?
I don't know. I genuinely, I'm completely out of the loop. Maybe Harlan has been practicing on that Leo, but of course, we've seen it, you know, time and time again. Harlem's beaten, you know, some really good players with this Julia. Really, just you know, a little bit of adaptation, and especially on his own, you know, his home stage, the Jungle Outpost, the stage, the home stage of all Julia mains. You know, you know, he's well proficient on the stage. He has the punishes, all that kind of stuff. Maybe just needs to, you know, warm it up a little bit, maybe get in that groove, maybe get that momentum that Bobby has coming at him, maybe reject it back at himself a little bit. Harlem, let's see if Harlem can bring it back here, or if Bobby is just going to absolutely clean sweep here with a 2-0.
Yep.
Nice, the down back 2-1, such a great option against a win roll as well. For a circle forward 1 counter hit, excellent timing. The back turn, wow,
We've seen Bobby go to that time and time again. People are usually ready to guess on the first one, but keeps me.
yeah. Nice, Mad Axe's no break. Excellent punish. Rage Art, wow, what a bait from Bobby, I love that.
Yeah, that
I
is
love
excellent
that.
patience to punish, go into back turn, and then to cancel it.
Yeah.
Still
Nice
great
running
option
one,
from
just-
Harlem.
Damn, gets the duck, excellent. Very similar to Heihachi's one, forward, right? Where you get the guaranteed 13 frame. Excellent combo from Harlem. The sidestep into the down forward 3+4 to get the full combo there. Really nice work from Harlem, 1 round apiece. Ducks underneath the down back 2-1. Gets the full launch this time to the wall. Up forward, doesn't go for the up forward 3+4, just instead goes for the normal wall combo. Damn, unfortunately, Bobby unable to get the combo there. Going for the full shotgun, but Bobby's just too patient. Really, Harlem has no read on how, on what's it called, when Bobby will want to greed or whether you want to be patient. Goes for the crash dash low.
KO.
Can't, have to guess.
Yeah, exactly right. Guess it up, guess it up.
Fight.
Bobby on set point here. Just starts to Harlem with oxygen goes back to the belt.
The back turn 1+2 once again. The power crush gets such great Oki off it. Great damage, great Oki. You gotta use it. If you have it, you gotta use it. Nice. Full crash down 3. Goes for the wall running 1. Bobby ducks underneath it, but unfortunately doesn't get a punish. It's too fast. Go for the safe G clap here. I'll try to whiff punish it, but maybe it's just a little bit too slow. Up forward 4. No punish on the wall standing 1 once again. Harlem. Wall standing 3.
Enough for the pickup, gets the hell sweep instead. One hit will probably do it. Forward, 1 closes it out. Harlem now.
Final round.
2
1
rounds
round
apiece.
away, tying it up.
Oh, I had the down forward 2, but wasn't confident enough. Damn, the wall standing 2 counter hit. You don't see it too much. You didn't see it too much from other sets from Bobby, but he's really implementing it well here against Harlem. Maybe just knowing that what's it called, it's really going to stuff how Harlem wants to use his offense.
Yeah, exactly. Bobby in the corner though. Let's see if Harlem can make anything of this.
Oh, the 3-3 stuff in the race drive, and the full crash down 3. Bobby.
Bobby giving Harlem like no chance to get too much offense going. You know, we didn't get to see too much windroll stuff. Bobby was defending it quite well most of the set, and maybe made Harlem a little bit hesitant to follow up on things. You know, because,
And again, the what's it called, the wall standing 2, absolutely just doing so much work. Like I feel like I really like how he used it in that set. Again, just so a lot of the time when it hit, it was counter hit, so it was obviously well placed. Like it wasn't just a, oh, I'll just chuck it out here and see what happens. It was a completely correct read in about like 80% of the situations. So well played by Bobby.
yeah, and these counter hits are gonna happen if you can get your opponent hesitating off your defense, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
Bobby was able to, you know, make Harlem second guess in some situations, and then just follow up with a counter hit on that little delayed timing, you know, like, and it's because Bobby doesn't hesitate in making decisions after his defense. You see,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the situations Bobby, for example, that Julia 1-2-1-1 string, I believe it is the one that ends with a low. You'll see Bobby snake dash after the mid and then commit to an action. So he's essentially, you know, he's going for the low parry on the low and then committing to something straight away. So there's always a plan B if the initial defense doesn't work out, which is always strong, and it helps you feel like you're always smothering your opponent.
And again, like a lot of the times where Bobby is not afraid to just go button, even though there might be a gap. Just having a hard read on the defense and being correct a lot of the time is very, very good for Bobby. Just having that again, I think Raven, a character where if your offense is on point, you can do a lot of good work, and I think Bobby is definitely showing it here. But Yagami, a character that definitely snuffs out offense, especially with her movement. What's it called? Zafina is definitely a character for it. Tries to jump over the Mantis, which is what's it called? An option that you do see a lot more these days. What's it called? Just being able to get around the Mantis, but it just was a little bit too far out. Excellent.
He's ready for
block
that
and a
first
punch.
time. Yeah, Yagami's onto something here. The Zafina's definitely going to make it a giant pain for Bobby to close him down simply because of the backwards movement.
Yeah, for sure. The backwards movement and the keypad buttons are just they're so long. Nicely down for 1-4 connects. Gets the full
Has rage for the Oki as well.
down back 3 with rage, but the rage drive.
Yeah, and that's going to happen, right? Bobby wants to come in with a snake dash, but you're prone to mids, right? So it looks like Yagami had an idea of a good move to throw out for that.
The read.
Yeah, straight
Yagami with
into
the
mid.
yeah down foot 2. That's the moves we thought we were going to see more of, that down back 2, that 4-4-3, but damn, a huge call out down forward 2 from Yagami. And another thing to note about that rage shot, extremely fast as well, 14 frames fast. You can punish with a back turn throw, you have to guess.
Oh, he's
Again.
there though. Tech roll into down forward 2. We've got some rage to close this out. Just, I think this is one of the downsides though. If you're going to smother your opponent, you open yourself up to getting hit more, whilst you you're playing so fast because there's not as much blocking, right? And
Yeah, of course.
Yagami seems to have definitely clued in on that. All it takes is one launch.
And I think as well, like, playing off that Okazemi, right, where Bobby has to run up to, continue that offense, right? And now Yagami, with a call out like that, just being able to make all the correct decisions, right, on offense and defense, but excellent blocks all around the board with the down 3 counter hit as well. Oh, nice. Blocking a punish.
100%. Not too many players are ready to punish that power crush straight away.
Yeah, for sure. And to punish it correctly as well, right?
Wow, just evading the loading. Perfect punish as well, spaced into the perfection. And that's
Nice Rager.
it's a good option, right? Because when she's in Scarecrow, she has to attack her. Getting out of Scarecrow is a long process.
Yeah. I definitely think it would have been a hard read from Yagami to really like cancel it to go into the Rager, to block the Rager. Alright. What? That's a full launch?
Well,
Nice 4-4-4. I feel like there's so much better for Zafina there than it was for Raven. Off axis. Okay, thank you. Alright, going for the back turn. Nice, just goes for the down 3. Counter hits the power crush. Yagami, see the Okazemi there. Oh,
what a parry! Gets away.
Wow, the well-timed parry. Oh my god, but the blocks!
You win.
Absolute perfection there. Just patient enough to close it out. This this Yagami guy is quite good. Looking good. So many characters, like I keep forgetting he has like the Zafinas, he has everything. He's got everything. When you can counter pick for opponents and characters with your own characters, it's such an advantage. He plays all these characters so well, has the punishment locked down, and
For sure.
showing why he's one of the best right now.
Yeah, and as you said, counter hit picks for player, not for character. And I think, what's it called? Yeah, I think maybe he knows that Zafina might be a little bit of Bobby's kryptonite here, especially just how play styles and character play styles differentiate. And what's it called? Of course, in comparison to other fighting games such as 2D fighting games like Street Fighter, the matchup spread isn't as wide. Like, you don't have your 7-3s, all that kind of stuff. So matchups are still slightly important. You see Nee using those matchups to his advantage a lot. So what's it called? I really think that it's a counter picking, especially for play styles, is a completely underrated thing that you don't you don't see very often, but at a high level will probably become more of a prevalent thing as we
Yeah.
become more of a developed esport.
Yep, for sure. Anyway, important reminder. This is our winners final.
Yeah, this is our winner's final, so
So-
first to 3.
First to 3, yeah. So Bobby has a little bit more time to figure out what's going on with the Zafina and what adjustments he can make to, to avoid getting, counter hit or moved away from,
Yeah.
It's good to have that extra time under your belt.
And what's it called? But of course, there's that mind game there, right? You beat me once, I can just switch to another character I'm prevalent with. I have that Elisa, I have that Marduk, I have all these other characters there. Then try to whiff punish the full crash down 3, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit out of range. Nice, just completely steps out of the way. Probably tried to go for a down 4-2, but unfortunately didn't get it. That's completely safe. That the 3-2 1+2 gets a full wall combo there. Rage up from Bobby once again.
Get baited though by Yagami. Forever patient in those situations. We've noticed he's been moving left a lot on these backturn situations, and it's been perfect. Look at that, just making a whiff off the backdash and has the whiff punish ready.
Zafina's backdash straight out of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Really interesting that they don't really that they give these characters these what's it called, better movement than everyone else. But wow, what a whiff punish from the down forward 4, but still picks him up with the down forward 1, scoops him off the ground. You can see Zafina's down forward 1 is the kind of...
Oh man. Okay, so I was about to say set point. That's not true.
That's not set point.
It is second game point
Yeah,
to
second game
Yagami,
point.
and he's looking confident right now. These down 3s are also hitting very frequently.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's not like a... I think it's just, again, Yagami's using all these different lows. Wow, but what a whiff punish once again with a down 4-2. Damn, not getting these back one, what's it called? Just frames though. I don't think it's a just frame, I think it's actually quite lenient, but back one extension.
Yeah.
Full crash down 4-3+4. Goes for the, goes for the ender. I see, they busted in season 3, I think it was, where he just go for the first hit into the back 3 instead of the opposite enemy, but I see that Bobby likes to go for the full string. Excellent throw break there from Yagami. Now back 2, this is anyone's round. Very nice. Bobby taking his first round this game.
Oh, great step, but oh, look at that, the awareness again. Gets out of any guaranteed hits with the back down power push, but unfortunately getting counter hit by the down 3, giving Yagami the wall position as well as he's just enforcing the pressure with the 4-4-3, right? +4.
Yeah. That's +4 into Scarecrow or +4 cancel. That's what you got to think about. But Yagami sniping the legs with the back 1+2. That's something that you got to be careful with Zafina as well, because the frame data does change if she wants to go into Scarecrow or not. I think it's more than one frame differentiate. It's nothing like Flicker or Peekaboo where it's like extremely fast, but it's definitely it's definitely still like cancelable, makes things safe, but it also makes things less plus on block. So you got to be extremely careful. You got to know your Zafina situations and really play accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. One of the big ones with that logic is the down 3. It's either launch punishable or make 13.
Yeah. Launch punishable depending on your character, unfortunately.
That's right, yeah. -15 is probably a better way. Better way to phrase that one.
Crazy nana.
Yep. Don't worry, season 5, if it ever happens, you'll be rewarded.
Oh no, please don't do it. Please do not buff my character.
You know it's happening.
Please just nerf these characters instead.
Okay, into the random stage. Bobby, you're putting it in the RNG
Well,
hands on the
yeah.
stage choice.
Locking in the Raven, Dueme Decidio for the potentially the final game. Yagami looking extremely strong here. He could easily, close this out here, but again, we saw it before with Mutant. We might see it here with Bobby as well, where complete reverse sweep comeback.
Tio is rooting for Bobby here. Just gets the parry, but you see that Zafina backdash again, putting in work, just
Yeah.
making these situations so much easier on the brain.
That whiff punish was insane. Forward foot 3 goes for the key charge, tries to get something out of it. Whoa!
Insane! Spring kick baited, doesn't hit in the low, and he's ready with a while standing too. Doesn't even need the while standing one. Counter hit.
What?
This is some next level tech.
Everyone going for these key charge setups. I'm a fan. I really like how the what's it called? The key charge has been explored a little bit more than it used to be, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and it's cool that Raven can expand on that with the extension attack that we saw earlier.
Yeah, and you see it, what's it called? You've seen it like a couple of other people, what's it called, did exploring that as well. Like, you know, someone you've seen in chat, you know, Super Soldier with the last key charge, always going for that extension, the unblock extension as well. But the forward 1+2 of all moves to use, Yagami.
It gets him out of that rage drive, doesn't need the blue stuff. Another down 3 counter hit. These are racking up.
Punishes that while sending to attention.
You see, Bobby's opting for a lot more down back 2 on its own now after initially throwing out the extensions. Notice Yagami was ducking and launching, and it's now just using the mental frames.
Wow. Ducks underneath the final hit of that string. Rage available for both players. Wow, get out of the way of the rage drive. That rage drive is like minus 400 on whiff, by the way. Like, if you're not whiff punishing Safina's rage drive, I don't even want to know your reactions.
Yeah.
All
Bobby
right.
showing, you know, his character's got some backwards movement of its own.
Yeah, for sure. Very nice low parry. Finally low parrying those down 3s. That's the way to get the best reward out of it. Very nice. Because again, Yagami not really throwing anything too launch punishable out. Low parry might be the best option. Punishes the what's called the while sending 1 with the down forward 1-2. Potentially get a little bit more. Excellent punish from the while sending 1. The 1+2-4. Excuse me. No while sending there at all. Alright, one jab, rage strike coming out. That's plus 13 guard. Nice goes for the down forward 1+2. It is a little bit of deceptive. Oh, drops the combo on the down back 1+2 though. And Bobby gets a game of his own on Yagami Safina.
Yeah, Yagami wasn't quite ready for. I don't think he was ready for the snake edge to hit there. Didn't quite get the combo. Could have been a misinput as well, but that could have turned things around. And now he's played that card. You know, the snake edge has been shown. He's shown he's willing to use it. The surprise factor might not be there again if he goes to opt for it again. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Couldn't make the most of it, but that's okay. He's 2 games to 1 right now. He's got at least another life.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know, a lot of characters as well. When you have this many lives and these many characters you can play, you can just switch it up in an instant. And
Yeah.
you know, Bobby is looking a lot more comfortable right now, and you can take that away from him just with a character switch. And there we go. We have a little bit of matchup history.
We have the tail of the tape here.
Yeah, Yagami's currently 2-1 against Bobby in history. Yeah. And he's got 80% win rate generally, which is extremely high. But Bobby as well, 75. You know, these guys, there's a reason why they make it so far. Miguel,
Oh.
this is not something we see very often.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to be able to, you know, to do all the savage stance stuff, because I know a little bit. But again, yeah, as you say, we don't see this character very often at all.
Yeah, but a very strong character for sure. There's a lot of strong moves, like for example, like the savage stance, hatchet kick that he has, right?
Fight.
It's very scary. You don't want to hold back on that.
And I definitely think another character that's conceptually just because a character isn't as strong as it used to be, I feel like it doesn't mean that they aren't strong now, if that makes sense. Damn, try to go for the hop kick. Excellent punish from Bobby. Damn, went for the 1+2 string. Quarter circle forward 1 counter hit. Excellent block and a punish. Goes for the forward 4 into the savage down forward 2 Yagami. Oh, but unfortunately drops the combo, goes for the stab down forward 2 instead of the down forward 2-2 for the down back 2. First round going to Bobby.
Fight.
Imagine.
So, even though this is a character switch up, the movement has been taken away now, so Bobby can sort of step back into that comfortable aggressive style.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, but an excellent block and a launch. Damn, nice combo from Yagami, almost to the wall. Nice 1-2, 1+2.
There we go, showing it's you know, it can compete with Bobby's rate. Is it enough to close it out?
Just spacing each other out. I really like the movement. Yagami, wow, hit confirm on the forward 4. Goes for the back 2-2, glaciating check. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. Excellent punish on the while sending 1. Excellent block on the down forward 2-4.
Yes, still ready for all of these strings.
Yeah, for sure. Has the knowledge, has the muscle memory, and he's just showing it right there. Try to go for the counter hit 4. Gets a 1-2, 1+2 once again. Catching Bobby trying to go for something. Using the first 2 hits, they can always whiff. And then the last hit just catches Bobby trying to go for a button. Maybe just trying to contest that 1-2 on whiff. Interesting choice from Yagami. I like the use of it. Oh,
That's like
the
a
stab
volley,
spin. Yeah.
like a volley style. Out come all the lows now.
Yeah, for sure.
Couple
Yagami.
of fixes away.
Down 4-4. Nice, goes for the stab back down. Excuse me, the stab down 4-3. An interesting move you don't actually see very often. A lot of Miguel players just like to only opt for that stab down back 3, but what's it called? Stab down 4-3. Really different speed and different situation on hit,
Yeah.
right?
For sure. Like,
And of course, sorry for cutting you off, but not as popular lows, but so people don't know that the frame data, and that's actually quite punishable if you block the second into the mid as well. So
yeah. Different timings make you hesitant to, duck in certain ways. Plus, as you said, the situation on hit, it's like you might mix your options up. You might do what you meant to do on one low on the other and completely mess it up and get yourself killed. So you have so many lows to choose from. It makes it so hard for your opponent to defend optimally.
and again, yeah, Yagami going to that thing that I thought he would have of, hey, you've beaten that one character of mine. Here's another one. Like someone who's definitely played, a lot of these characters at such a great level. Has all those high ranks that you don't really see too often in OCE. A little bit more common these days than it used to be, but still very hard to get, so many high ranks in OCE on so many characters. It's very impressive. It goes to show that he's proficient with all of them. And you saw it there, beating one of the best with Miguel. And yeah, so Yagami goes to grand finals in your winner's side, and Bobby has to face someone who's had to claw all their way through losers to get to him in another first to 3. His third first to 3. Third first to 3? Second first to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second, because
I was-
winners final.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of the games have been so close that you might
Yeah.
get
They-
first to 2.
yeah. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna probably be going to the losers side now to see who does face Bobby, and then of course the winner of that will go on to face Yagami in grand finals, which will be an exciting set, of course.
Yeah, and looks to be Jimmy versus Score.
Oh, father
So-
versus son.
Yeah, this, what are we going to see here, right? We've got Dimmy, who
Well, look,
is essentially locked into Hey or Armor King, but
we saw the ego Marduk pick before. We're gonna see the ego Heihachi pick. It's pretty obvious.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past Scorpion to go for the mirror. But what if Dimmy plays ahead, brings out the Armor King? What if we get King versus Armor King? We can have all kinds of ego mirrors here.
Alright, damn.
Look at it. We're sports entertainment, esports entertainment,
Oh,
coming at you with the Mishimas.
Heihachi
Kazuya.
versus Kazuya. Father versus son? It's an opposite of how it is in real life. Dude, this is exciting. I'm a fan. Alright.
Round 1.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
What kind of Kazuya gameplay we gonna see?
Oh, we're gonna see electrics. Yeah.
Yeah, walk right into that.
We're gonna see the fairest move in all of Tekken 7. 1 back 2. Nice, excellent low pro on the CD4. Nice, the 1-1. Whiff punishes the electric with one of his own. Tries to go for a 50-50 there. Got to be careful there. The 4-3 will wall splat you, but the stomp will do so much damage to you. Excellent. Damn, ducks underneath and gets the lost anyone. No punish on the 1+2. Kazuya has rage, goes for up 4-3. Alright, Dimmy just absolutely get out of there. Again, when Dimmy gets that life lead against you, he is absolutely Gonski. It's extremely hard to get but what a block from Scorpion, and Dimmy has no fear in the world. Just dashes up and does another down 4. No care in the world.
And why not, right? Some people just want to close that round out. It can be the
Yeah.
scarier thing to wait.
Nice, instead of punishing, just goes for the health. That's more damage, better Oki. Damn, the while standing 2 on Wake and beats the CD4 4.
Yeah,
4-2.
It's a great option because he moves to the left, which is where you want to be going. That's also easy.
Yeah. And no break on the broken toy Scorpion.
And the auger as well.
For the electrics. Scorpion still has his electrics. Nice, gets him straight to the wall. Down back 2. Oh, damn. Scorpion went for that neutral hop kick. Didn't get it though, unfortunately.
Free struggles. Playing very sort of hyper with these electrics, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Just
A little patient.
Scorpion seems to be playing a lot of situations with the electric, right? Just acknowledging the situation, going for the electric. Demi blocks the hell sweep, but hell sweep counter hit. No, he doesn't get the full thing. Scorpion blocks the stomp, but no punish. Alright, rage available. Oh, he gets it! Alright, but Demi.
Yeah, Jimmy wasn't having it. He knew it was a situation where he might have to guess a big mix and just punched his way out.
Yeah, and again, what's it called? 10 frame counter hit rage drive. Look, it's all over Red Rover. If you, what's it called? Press the button wrong.
Yeah, you're dead. You are dead. Okay, so this is loser semi. We are back to first to 2 format. So Scorpion now has a big decision, has a solid character pool, has the Bears, has the King, has the Heihachi, has the Kazuya. We saw when he lost to Mata previously, he brought out his own Mata. Are we going to see his Heihachi again? Will he go down?
Look, Scorpion has a lot of characters. Some, of course, are better than others, but he'll of course, will try to convince you that all of his characters are about the same level. So it'll be really interesting to see if Scorpion tries to pull out something that might be more of akin to Yagami's Zafina versus Bobby, and more of like a player counter pick rather than anything else.
There it is.
There it is. There's
Like
the ego mirror. There's the ego mirror. We love to see it.
This is going to be a spectacle. How often do we see a Heihachi mirror, especially this late into the tournament?
Yeah, for sure. This late into the game.
Oh, he's got the loud outfit on. He's dribbling.
All right. Damn, just goes straight for the. Damn, the back 3+4, a bit laughing on him, but and then just runs up and hits the electric.
He laughed too early.
Nice electrics for both players here. Excellent punish from Demi. Maybe he could have gotten that 4-2-3. What's it called? I think 4-2-3. Such a great string from Heihachi.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, and whiff punishes the Omen. I think Scorpion's just going for the execution flex here. He's like, I can't beat Demi, so I'm just going to go for the execution flex here. Demi unfortunately can't get the 2 Omens. What a chump. Can't get the 2 Omens. Alright, they're just gonna Omen each other. I can feel it. Omen and electric. That's all we're gonna see. Alright, nice combo from Scorpion, gets into the wall.
You really don't want to be the one with your back to the wall right now.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nearly gets the full combo. Oh my god, the Sliced Omen goes for another Omen, Scorpion!
I don't know where that other Omen came from. There definitely seems to be some, he's going for the combos with the high mental damage.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god, the sidestep electric. Scorpion knows this matchup.
Scorpion's bringing out all kinds of moves. He's on the red cordial right now. He's going crazy. He's going wild. He's going party mode. This is Leiwu Long style. Oh my god. A bit too eager. Jimmy finally, he threads the needle with a rage drive, sensing the overexcitement from Scorpion. And the jump over turn. just a little overexcited. He's organ on him.
Oh no. Jimmy on step point here.
Oh man, okay, Scorpion looking a little more patient.
Oh, tried to whiff punish with his own Omen, but unfortunately didn't get it. Oh,
man,
whiff punish is the jump 1. Demi can't get these Omens out, it seems. Oh, nice punish on the Omen. Demi ruining the mood by punishing. Oh, nice Omen
wall combo.
Electric. We just seen electric down for 2 counter.
This is like Dual Assisted speed run, and there's the whip punish. That was a lot of high execution moves in succession right there from both players.
And the failed Omen into the electric execution. Oh.
That was a good time. That was a good time. That was very hyperactive. Very hyperactive. Omen Central. I haven't seen so many Omens in one game. But fair play to both players. They
Alright.
both got a good Heihachi.
All right, and Dimmy has to go off a that match straight into losers finals. So this is the second first of 3 that we're going to see tonight. So what's called the winner of this goes on to face Yagami in grand finals and has to win 6 games to beat Yagami. That's 6 games. We might potentially see if they win, we might potentially see 6 characters from Yagami. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive, right?
It really could be. So, anyway, Dimmy straight back into it with no break.
All right, no break, no water,
No nothing.
no piss break.
Yeah, it's quite like it depends on your play style if this is a good or a bad thing. Sometimes you feel fatigue, sometimes you feel you've got the momentum.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've seen Dimmy play quite a fair share of Tekken.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's definitely got Tekken endurance for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And what's it called? People that can partake in those like couple hour long death matches. They've got the stamina. And being able to translate it to tournament, it is a little bit of a different environment there, right? But it's still being able to translate that stamina to tournament is important. This will happen more than often.
Yeah,
Nice
sure.
short four counter hit, gets a stomp.
He's trying to keep over the down forward 1. He doesn't want Bobby to come in with a snake dash, it looks like, because it's down forward 1's got so much range. It's a mid check.
Yeah. Excellent whiff punish on the while standing too. We finally see that for the first time this whole tournament. I feel like it's so hard to whiff punish. Nice. Again, the movement. You're seeing very similar movement to Yagami, stepping and walking to the left there. Nice, and the down forward 1-1.
Yeah, it really locks you down, Your opponent really has to start ducking that high. If not, you can just use it to check everything.
Oh yeah. What's it called? And the frame data isn't bad either. 13 frames quick. What's it called? The extension isn't too bad on block either. It's still great for Heihachi to play around. You see a lot of good Heihachi players will play around that.
We're seeing a lot of single hits from Bobby here, not opting to finish the string because he knows Dimmy might be waiting for it, but played a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Again, Dimmy very likes to go for those high risk reads, right? Like some would say, very greedy defensively, right? If there's a high, he'll want to go for he'll want to block the high, right? Another rage art. Bobby loves the rage arts. And look, honestly, like they've had a good hit rate, but unfortunately not this time. Dimmy blocks it, punishes it, and is looking to be on game point here.
But Bobby making it, still being a pest with that low especially. He uses that low really well. He's got a lot of range and he's able to sort of like force you to look for it. So he can set up those mids.
Nice.
Yeah, has the read that Dimmy might like come in and just opt straight for the big low.
Oh, using the... Damn, he gets it. He gets it again. A little bit off axis.
Yeah, great
Bobby
situation.
has those. Whoa!
Wow, insane recovery. Couldn't quite get the launch.
Neither player getting the duck in a while standing launch. That's so unfortunate. It's really interesting. Oh.
Back forth. It doesn't quite get the combo, but this looks like tag 2 at the moment. Oh.
All the back roll catches nice. The while standing 1 for Omen. And the down back 2 to seal the deal.
Yeah, he's not scared. He's just going to do it.
I say don't be.
Yeah, why would you be scared when, he's had the chance in all these tournaments to sort of, feel out when that down back 2 is going to work. It's a move you got to use at the end of the day. Your opponent can't be paying attention all the time, as we see the graphic here. So yeah, according to graphic, Bobby gets to beat Dimmy here.
Yeah. What's it called? The tail of the tape. I like how it has like some kind of like icon, their character, and the game they're playing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, but once again, high win rates on these players. These are the usual suspects, the usual culprits that we see at this time of a tournament.
Oh yeah, and for sure, and what's it called? As we, of course, get more of these Netplay tournaments going, and we get, into the later 10, like 9, 10, you're gonna see these win rates are gonna stay consistent, but the wins are just gonna keep going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
Right?
for the next
So-
battle.
Bobby hasn't shown any sign of removing the Raven. Definitely one of the. Every time I say this, they change. Okay, good.
But from what I remember, Bobby does have not a Raven, excuse me. He does have a Raven, but he also has a Heihachi of his own. Maybe we could see a bit of ego mirroring out of
Oh, man.
Scorpion's book here.
triple threat of Heihachi.
Round one. Fight.
I would probably cry.
Straight away,
Alright,
Bobby just
poking at each other's feet. The only things that seemed to had hit there was lows to each other. Low again. Demi just seems to be completely unfazed by it though, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't do too much. Well, actually, it does a solid amount, you know. But he's not, as you said, he's not letting it phase him, and it looks like Bobby is using it to pester. So
Yeah.
don't let it get to you. Is what Demi's thinking right now. Just looking to pick his spot well and get big damage.
Nice, playing off that forward 3 situation. Another move that is really good on block. Really deceptively good on block as well. But it doesn't really... Nice, blocking a punish. 10 seconds left, Demi's got to do something. Heihachi, hard to make a comeback with. Nice! Oh! Oh, Demi has
man.
it! Demi has it! Demi has it!
And he gets out of there, and you know that can be aggravating. You know, Bobby was very, very patient throughout that. Used the entire round just to chip away with that the high evading low. But Jimmy just enough to pick his spot.
Great use of the jab, great knowledge there to float him out and get towards the wall. That's what you want to be as Heihachi, right? But the Omen!
Yeah, the hard call out on the approach, I think, for Demi.
Back 4 as well, such a great move. Been buffed even more so in Season 4. Counter hit launches now. Demi just doing the classic, just backdashing, but that crouch dash from Raven will catch you doing that.
Wow, what a whiff! It looked like it went through Heihachi's leg. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure what happened there, but you know, Demi stayed down on the ground a little bit and just sort of, I don't know, maybe it's
The
some
tech
sort of
roll just
ability.
kept him invulnerable from it.
Yeah, I think so. Both players are very compact right now. The moves are quite simple.
Yeah, for sure. And it's obvious that like you know, for sure it could seem like, you know, that it's a very equal ground, but this also could be really good for Demi as he's making Bobby play his way in a sense, right? Demi loves to play this compact little play style, you know, and just go for these small pokes, and then, you know, of course, like get those hard reads on defense. And now making Bobby play his style, he might be like, oh, okay, I'm like, I play this better than you, my character plays this better than you, so it'll be really interesting to see if Bobby can continue to play this way and get some kind of success, as he just did with that while sending 1 launch.
Yeah, great patience from Demi there. Bobby got a nice read before hitting a while sending 2 after his crouch dash, and now Demi's taking his foot off the gas in this situation. Wow, catches him coming in with the electric. Had a feeling he would come in after that check.
As I said again, oh! Interrupting myself there, but the reads on defense, you know, placing that move correctly, that omen, that electric, it seems to be really really important for Demi's defense. But that rage drive was really, really good for Bobby. You know, 2 rounds apiece now, could even it up here.
Oh,
4-3 counting. Finally, you see it counting. Even without a wall, these hurt. Completely contesting that, the forward 4, gets the back 2, gets the guaranteed follow-up. You gotta be scared. Oh, the forward 4 of all moves, Bobby.
yeah, what an adjustment. From 2 rounds down, after checking with that low so much, finally got some information. You know, crouch dashing, hitting the low, crouch dashing, hitting the low, and then, you know, the first few rounds it looked like, you know, it was just damage building up, but in reality he was gathering some information. He was able to build bigger damage with the reads after that low as the game went on. So,
Of course.
yeah, he's clearly locked into a strategy now, Bobby, and it's paying off.
Let's see if again. As I said, maybe that's what Bobby was trying to, maybe instead of playing at Demi's thing, he was trying to lull Demi into like a sense of security in his own playstyle, and then go from there. And maybe let's see how Demi can adapt to this actually.
Yeah, that is a good question.
See you, Josh.
bye, Josh. Good to see you.
Get ready for the next battle.
But you know, Dimmy we cannot put it past him to, you know, he can still pick an Armor King here. I don't think he will. I think he's been playing quite well with the Heihachi so far, and it's been back and forth. And as he opts for a small stage, which you know, speaks volumes to maybe what he's thinking right now. Heihachi quite dominant if he can get your back to the wall,
Round 1.
and you know it's gonna
Fight.
punish him more. You know, he's very likely to try and push Bobby to the wall essentially.
Of course, yeah. And the call out electrics again. And I think that Demi also has really good combo awareness for the wall, right? Where again you saw him use just the back 1-2 there. Rage Drive coming out once again. We've seen this before, and we're going to see it again, all the way to the wall.
Still a lot of work to be done though. Demi hits the mid get up kick
Round 2.
and takes that first round of game 3. First to 3, by the way.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But yeah, and maybe the smaller map, maybe Raven not being able to get her full sequence off, you know, has to get a lot of work to get that huge amount of damage that she likes to get off these combos, especially hitting the wall. Maybe Suka just a little bit too short.
Can't quite get the wall cover, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
but he had the forward 4, wanted to go for the...
Yeah.
Nice punish on the Dragon's Breath. Finally, that's the first Dragon's Breath that's been punished on stream. Demi has just been absolutely getting away with these 1+2s in these scramble situations, and no one's been punished them. But finally, Bobby gets the punish. Rage available for Demi, but the forward 2-3. Excellent hit confirmed from Bobby.
Yeah, that's a move a lot of Raven players like to use to sort of keep out. It's got so much range.
Yeah. Bobby just again, this is pretty pretty typical Bobby, where he likes to, you know, goes for those really offensive sequences, likes to just button, right, and just making correct decisions there. Like and again, like it becomes a level of really going above and beyond right frame data, right, because damn, and the rage tries hitting again.
Yeah, big knee to the face there, and Bobby's now leading.
Fight.
Demi, maybe these lows are getting to him a lot more than maybe he wanted us to think, you know? Maybe he was like, hey, maybe I am very aware of these lows. Excellent punish in the loss that he won, but could have gotten a little bit more. Bobby just playing his back turn sequence really, really well. Just trying to play around that sidewalk left maybe a little bit more. Maybe that back turn elbow is doing a lot of work for that.
Yeah, and I think another important thing to note is the low might be causing Demi to freeze a little bit here. Now Bobby's able to do these longer snake dashes and start mixing up the back turn. Since the low is so fast and covers so much distance, it's very hard to hit. So it's something you kind of want to wait for. And now Bobby's using that to sort of, you know, dash up in Demi's face, turn around, do some back turn shenanigans, check with mids, all of that.
And you saw, yeah, that was a great sequence from Bobby. Did about 5-6 crouch dashes into the full crouch, down forward 3+4. It was very smooth to watch. And then the wake up kick, getting whiff punish with the forward 2-3 as well. Excellent work, Bobby. Clean sequence to take game 3, and now has a lead. Now has a 1-game lead.
1 game away from
Demi.
Yeah, running it back with Yagami in grand finals. Does Demi ring out the Armor King?
No.
He does not. We shall see.
For the next battle.
But does Demi want it more?
Hey, that's what matters here.
Yeah, I think it is.
That is not Armor King. That is Mishima Dojo. Another one of the smaller stages. Some home ground advantage for Heihachi.
I think this might be the Scorpion costume. That little homage to his Heihachi brother in Scorpion. Oh no, it's not. Unfortunately, it's the wrong color.
Okay, he's got the OG gi.
The OG gi. Extremely worn gi. Back to 1+2. Goes for the jump over. Gets another back to 1+2. Bobby feeling unstoppable with these sequences.
Yeah, it's so fast.
Fight.
Plays at an extremely fast pace. Adapts the pace throughout the set, and Dimi's just like trying to keep up here. Nice full crash down for 3+4 once again. Excellent punish on the 4+4. 3, excuse me. Full crash down to wake up. Full crash down for 3+4. Excellent. Sending one. Gets the full G clef. That's a dangerous situation to be in. But the rage drive again. 3 for 3.
Yeah, this is a bit of Dimmy kryptonite right now. Bobby on set points to make it into grand finals with a great turnaround so far. Just each round he's getting stronger and stronger. Look at the confidence here.
Excellent punish on the fourth down for 4 though. Dimmy has those situational punishes, but maybe a little bit too greedy on them.
What a whiff punch though from Dimmy. Just dashes in that little extra amount. Doesn't quite get the while standing one, it comes out as a down jab.
But then goes for the Justin Zap.
Yeah, we don't see that very often, but hey, it paid off. Dimmy's still alive and kicking against the counter hit on the Hell Sweep.
Excellent punish on the while standing one. You've seen that every single time. Every time it's been blocked, it's been punished. Excellent work from Dimmy. Good awareness to, you know, to acknowledge the animations to block them. Down for 2 whiff, but Dimmy just, again, trying to look for that high and doesn't whiff punish it at all. Damn, the down forward 1 gets an excellent float. Tries to go for some kind of forward 2 back roll catch. The crash dashes, again the down forward 1, the back 2 gets the, doesn't, instead goes for the mid, mixes it up, and that's death.
Yep, Bobby picks the best time to mix up the low there. He'd been using the low pretty much all tournament, but then positional and situational awareness there goes straight for the wall bounce, and it's able to close out that entire set for him and move him on to grand finals. Just great awareness.
Grand finals. Dimmy, especially with, he saw that in the lobby there with the 1 bar, typical Dimmy.
All of a sudden, the truth comes out.
I'm not a Dimmy fan anymore now. I'm a Dimmy hater. Nah, I'm just kidding. Very well played from both of those players. Yeah. Excellent set. The set told a story, and that's the kind of sets that I love to commentate and I love to watch as a player. And yeah, so we're moving on to grand finals. So we have the run back between Yagami in winner's side and Bobby in loser's side. Bobby has to claw his way through the first set to play the second one against Yagami for the first place of Hold Forward's Tekken 7 OCE Netplay tournament number 2. Thank you very much for having us, by the way. Before we head into grand finals, I'd like to thank everyone for letting me on. I'm having a great time, and I hope everyone at home is having a great time as well. And let's get into this grand finals.
Yep, ditto that as well. Coming in hot. Does Bobby? So we've seen him, right? That entire game, he slowly built up a strategy of this crouch dash, and he was able to be more and more confident in approach, use the crouch dash to set up the full crouch sweep, set up back turn shenanigans while still pestering with that faster high crushing mode. Does that strategy continue into Yagami, or does he have something else for him?
I think we will probably see the Miguel at least once again.
Oh yeah, we can literally see anything right now. What's it going to be? It's going to be someone we haven't seen yet. Watch this. Grand final.
Oh, grand finals.
Let's do it. And I told
Eddie.
you, there it is. He just brings it out. There's Eddie Gordo out of absolutely nowhere.
Edward Gordon.
Could be some backdash logic here, just like the Zafina.
Again, that back 3, that down 4 3+4. Alright. Damn. The while standing 2, I think that was. Nice, gets the full G clip, goes for the jump over, back turn 1+2 as well. Nice back 2-3. Eddie's newest move. It's really, really strong. Mid, completely safe. Has a full extension as well. Damn, went for the while standing 4, but unfortunately didn't get it. Gets it back 2-4. Unfortunately, didn't get the wall splat. Side wall save lives. Alright.
Okay.
Downfall.
Yeah. Not giving Yagami any time to do some handstand shenanigans.
Nice down for 2. Goes for the 4-4-4. That does hit grounded now. Back in season 4. We are in season 4. Alright, now season 5.
Season 4, yes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Goes
Excellent.
for the big mid.
Punishes, what's it called? Could have got a little bit more on that punish, but look, some is better than nothing.
Okay.
Right, so he goes for the relaxed 4 3+4. Oh, I tried to whiff punish with down for 3+4, but unfortunately it's just a little bit too short range. Nice. This gets the surfboard. Damn, tried to have the whiff punish. Maybe not as confident in that down for 3+4 whiff punish as he was anymore. Nice while sending 2. Goes instead of the Oki, goes for the... Oh, nice, but it still gets the Oki even after the wall break. Completely forgot about that. Alright. Nice, so standing 4. 13 frame mid, very, very nice. I really like Yagami's use of it there. Excellent break on the throw. Damn, the second hit.
Oh man, hits the big low, but doesn't get the combo. And now Yagami has rage and the life lead. Bobby gets rage as well. Oh man, Yagami just not ready.
No punish? Who said Eddie can't move laterally?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think Yagami's happy to waste a bit of time here. 1 second left, has the life.
Vamos! Just jumps away.
That was some choreographed gameplay right there.
Yeah, I've never seen anything step that Raven's rage drive like that before. Wow, but the neutral hop kick.
Yeah, hard call out from Bobby then. Look at the damage for it.
Half-life and doesn't even use any of that back turn shenanigans either. Nice, gets the back 2-4. Goes for another one.
Rip, yep. Keep it simple.
Oh.
That's going to be it. Yagami takes first game. And just, you know,
Vamos!
Yeah, it looks like he's had a timing read there, but throughout the set he was checking with the mid extension of that string. So it kind of made it a little bit safer to just go for that, go for the high this time around.
Yeah, you're completely right on that. And I think, again, as you said, a little bit of a timing thing completely caught Bobby pressing a button. I think it might have been a button press, or maybe a crouch dash as well. There's a lot of situations where I think that where Bobby might get hit by a mid, but he might not actually be pressing. It might just be a crouch dash attempt. That's
Yeah,
been what's it called?
Yeah, this is something he goes to, but on the stats here, Yagami 4-1 against Bobby. So. And in the lead on winner's side, so it makes it even harder for Bobby to crawl his way back. But he's come this far. He's played a lot of games. Fatigue could be setting in, but once again, he's another player who plays a lot and you know, has that endurance to go through all the way. It's just about adapting to what Yagami throws at him, because it's so many different things that can be thrown at Bobby right now.
Again, yeah. What's it called? Both of these players working hard and you know, grinding a lot during this the COVID season, COVID pandemic season, and you know, the fruits of their labor is really coming to show out now, right? These guys are absolutely fighting for the grand finals in all the tournaments that OCE are having to offer, and with the new announcement of the TWT season, these guys are absolutely like licking their lips because they've worked so hard, and now, like, here it is for them, you know, all these dojos, all these majors and stuff like that. And I feel like if they just put the, you know, the work in and they do a little bit of traveling, like they could definitely put their name out there and get some big points.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, with another strong start, gets a read on the timing. Another beautiful whiff punish as well. What a weird whiff. Eddie thinks, doesn't matter, there's the insurance. One refund.
He passed go, he got that 200. Damn, and goes for the infinite kicks with down back 4. Yagami.
Just not a free challenge there. A perfect, ready for the high extension. The down back 2. It's going to get the floor break as well.
You see people have been struggling to like launch punish that on whiff, but Yagami has a 100% hit rate on it. So ready. Great reactions, great muscle memory, great everything. On all these characters as well. It's really hard to keep that muscle memory up on so many characters. The forward 3 hitting. Forward 3. The big boot.
Yeah. Probably might have thought he stepped that, but it's not completely tracked.
Nah, I tried to get the loss into it. I don't know if that's punish.
He's using a bit more different moves now. A lot more moves than the last set.
Back turn 1+2 again. You see, goes for the Oki, goes for that back turn grab again. Such strong moves, but what a block. Yagami goes for the relax. Nice. Great choice to contest with that while setting forward. Both rage drives are out. Relax is so scary. Dan tried to go for the down back 2, tried to float it. He knew that 4-4-3 was going to whiff. Nice. Ducks underneath it. I love that risk reward from Yagami there. Instead of going for that while standing 2, just went for the while standing 4.
Yeah, he tried to make a little calculation on the health. It was just off by about 1 HP.
Yeah.
But the idea was there, right? That you want to go for something that's going to be a guaranteed punish that's not going to lose you the round. Yeah, he's able to close it out. 2 games up on the winner's side of Grand Finals. This, he's on. If he wins this, he takes the whole thing. With Eddie now. This.
Yeah, with Eddie. I know there's a couple Eddie players in chat that would be absolutely over the moon to see this. You know, you got Samples who plays really well at BAM as well, and then you have Nathan, and you have Damu, and you have there's a lot of Eddie players in OCE. They came, they came from the woodworks, and they're all extremely strong and really proficient at their character. So it's good to see that what's it called? Yeah, it's good to see that even like in quotation marks low tiers are being well represented here.
For sure. Okay, Brimstone and Fire. My eyes are not
My
ready.
eyes. Speaking of red, this map, 2 red. Fix it, please.
Oh man, it is something else. Please reduce the red stages in Tekken 8.
Round 1.
I don't know anyone who like chooses this map when they lose a game.
It's just there. Every time.
Maybe I should. Maybe that's the kind of demon I should be in these brackets. The person who chooses Brimstone and Fire when they lose a game.
That's choosing weapons, right?
Nice, the back 2-3. Wow, what the tracking. Nice, excellent punish. Ah!
Yeah, it's gonna connect, but I think it's gonna be float damage. So in a way, it's kind of screwed Bobby over a little bit here. Look at how much work he's gonna have to
I think Yagami actually took that into account when he did the what's it called? Because he did the forward 2-3 and then he did the thing that changes you into handstand, which is like leaves you in like a float state.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Round 2.
Back 2-3 is doing so much work for Yagami here. You can see it.
Yeah, why not? It's a safe mid extension.
Yeah. Wow, what an excellent float. You don't normally see that very often. Not many characters do get that like full float on Eddie from that with punishes with a down back 2-1. Finishes the string, the maniac. That wall bounces.
Yeah, very scary. You don't want to move and actually get clipped by that.
Yeah.
Not with your back to the wall.
Yeah, as you saw before, the tracking on the 4-4-3 is really, really good actually. Again, being a forward move can really realign you there, especially if you hold that second forward a lot. That's going to come out from Yagami. Goes for the mid.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of lows in that situation, so...
Base drive. Oh. Wow, and what a block Yagami on set point.
Yeah, Bobby didn't believe just the single jab check, but it was the right idea.
Yeah,
Just
it
couldn't
was.
kill.
Alright. Side step 3+4. Nice. Gets the forward foot 4 guaranteed. Nice. Goes for the relaxed forward 3+4. Yagami just dancing on him. Back 2-3. I really actually.
Oh, that's
wow.
gonna be it.
And
Yagami.
Yagami.
Block, just insanely solid all round. Even with the Eddie, something I don't even know if I've seen him play before in a tournament. And once again, super solid, making it very hard for Bobby, not only fundamentally, but could be some unfamiliarity. Eddie's not someone we see all the time, especially when you can mix up the playstyle so much. So yeah, well played to both. Always consistently placing well, these two. So
yeah, congratulations to not only the top 8 places, but also just everyone who came out and joined the tournament today. It was an absolute massive turnout, and of course, with the production that you've seen here at Hold Forward, it was absolutely deserved. And I thank you all for coming out and listening to Chipzeeh and I, and of course Slicer as well.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
thank you so much for coming on board. Appreciate all your help. Where can we find you, lovely gentlemen?
So you can find me, as you can see on screen, my Twitter, Twitch, all that kind of jazz. Shanny Sims. I don't stream too much, but of course, if you'd like to ever contact me for any reason at all, if it's to talk about anything Anna related or commentary related or anything at all, I'd love to have a chat with you. So please, feel free to hit me up there.
Yep, same for me. All my socials are that down there. And same deal, I love talking about Tekken. I don't play so much anymore, but love talking about Shaheen, so if you want to learn more about a character that won't be in Tekken 8, feel free to hit me up.
Jesus Christ.
Chip, look, Chip, I think neither of our characters will be.
That's alright, we can suffer it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. No, thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you everyone who entered tonight. Thank you most of all for everyone chilling in chat tonight as well. Absolutely insane turnout. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and join the Discord if you haven't already. !socials. As we run tournaments every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday for just about every fucking game you can think of. This Friday coming up, we have Street Fighter 5. So if you're interested in Street Fighter, make sure to keep an eye on our Twitter. We'll have some posts up with a challenge link that you can join for that as well. So yeah, lots to come in the future. Yeah, fuck yeah. I hope so. I want to see all you motherfuckers there. No excuses whatsoever. But yeah, let's go raid Unga Down Under. If you do not know Unga, make sure to chuck them a follow. They also do Street Fighter 5, King of Fighters, which they're doing tonight, and Guilty Gear Strive as well. And they're a massive friend of Hold Forward, so make sure to show them lots of love. And support your local Australian scene. Australia's got Tekken, all that good shit. Make sure to show some love.
And your locals.
And your locals, absolutely, exactly. Make sure to get out there, wear a mask, and fucking beat some cunts up in real time. It's a good time. But yeah, that'll do us for tonight. Thank you so much again for all the support. And we will see you Friday night at 7:30. Take care, everyone.
See you guys.